Let's go ahead and continue. Never beat it, Johnson. No, I mean, it's the nice thing about the main quest is that it's not overly lengthy as long as you don't get all the allies for Bruma. Like I did, if you get all the allies for Bruma, it takes forever. That's like the big bulk of it. But I think we're nearing the end. I don't want to overpromise, but I think we're nearing the. I think this is going to be the end of the main quest. What's up, Barry? That's right. We got some good stuffs, my friends. Living with some great people. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate you, buddy. Look at Martin. He's so regal, and he even has the surname Septim. He has adopted his proper mantle. I have a coffee beverage that I'm struggling to open. There it is. I couldn't find the perforation. Perforation? Perforation? I think it's perforation. Perforation station. So Martin looking very regal. I think that's the same outfit that his father wore when we briefly got to experience him. Before he got by the cult of the Mythic Dawn. So, we're just kind of idly sauntering forward. Like I said, we got to get his ass to the Imperial City. And specifically get him to, I think the, like, central chamber. Like, the central, not temple, but, like, there's like, a central hub area where Chancellor Akato's been chilling. So I think that's where we need to take him. Hey, what's up, Midnight Cows? Yeah, the Dark Brotherhood's been pretty sinister, I would say. Sinister in a good way. I've enjoyed it. We haven't done a ton of it yet. We've kind of... I've only done a few quests of it. Like, everything about the Dark Brotherhood is so different. I shouldn't say different, per se, but so full of, like, personality. I mean, the NPC interactions are so unique. And the people you interact with, like, the interactions are super, super special. So it's like there's a lot of flavor added to the Dark Brotherhood quest. Flavor texts and flavor dialogue.
What is it, citizen?
What is it, citizen? Look who I have. Isn't this cool? Are you going to react to this?
There's evil afoot, citizen. And I've little time for chat.
Evil afoot. What's up, Spirit Fan? Spirit Fan, good to see you, bud. The orc, yes, Midnight. Yeah, you know exactly. When I say NPC weirdness, you know exactly to whom I'm referring. Yeah, you know that orc guy, he says some weird and, like, upsetting things that make it so delightfully... I just think of the word sinister. It's just kind of evil, kind of fucked up, kind of menacing, and kind of amazing.
The tide is turning. Bruma has been saved, and Martin Septim has claimed his birthright. It's time for every citizen to do their part.
That's right. Have I done the Shivering Isles yet, Barry? I have not, my friend. At least I don't think I have. I think so. So confession time. I actually have no idea what the Shivering Isles is. I know it is a part of the Game of the Year edition, or I guess part of the DLC, really. But I don't know if it's a place or a quest. I'm guessing I'll know when I see it. So, and I'm assuming that it has something to do with, where is it? Something to do with this, a strange door. I'm guessing. I'm stretching here. So, I'm trying to, like, prepare myself as well as I can. But yeah, I truly have no clue what to expect. I bet, though, it's going to be pretty sick. Because a lot of people have said the Shivering Isles are dope. That the Night of the Nine... I know how to do the Night of the Nine quest. I know how to start it, at least. But we're going to start that after we're done with the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. Because apparently it gets tricky if you start that while you're in the middle of the Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, that kind of stuff. Have a good night, though, Lime. I know it's very late for you as well, and I appreciate you hanging out with us. Yeah, I know it's really late for Lime. And a shout-outs to Alina, Captain Alina, who is one of the homies with whom we were playing Phasmophobia earlier, because she... I don't know, like, what country she's in, but I know she's in a very later time zone. And she stayed up real late to play games with JD and I, which is very sweet of her, so... I appreciate people, you know, wrecking their sleep schedules for us, but it's not a requirement. It is, you know, I'm happy to have people here in any capacity, but don't feel like you have to explode your sleep schedule accordingly. I don't get too far behind you, buddy. You're my buddy. Yeah, I'm very green. I'm very much a greenhorn in this game. Yeah, Barry says, yeah, Barry knows, man. Barry knows we have some cool shit ahead of us. And I'm excited. Oh, thank you, Barry. No, I appreciate your enthusiasm. It's very sweet. Yeah, Midnight Cow says sleep schedules. Yeah, far be it for me to like shit talk somebody for having a weird sleep schedule, because mine has been very fucked over the past like
the full council has
2 years, maybe.
Considered the matter of Martin's claim to the imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the
I actually can't move right now.
I accept your claim to the imperial throne.
Chancellor Okado, the city is under attack. Oblivion Gate
He's wounded.
and Daedra are inside the walls.
I knew it.
Is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed.
Could you talk a little louder?
Immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
So, of course it wasn't going to be that easy. We killed Mankar Camoran, but his whole deal is that he was trying to bring Maroon's Dagon into our realm by virtue of opening up 1,000 Oblivion gates and letting the Daedra spill forth, that kind of thing. We killed Camoran, and we retrieved the Amulet of Kings, but, I mean, there's very much the possibility that there were still mechanisms in place to continue with the Maroon's Dagon summoning. So, indeed, there's shit that we need to clean up before that happens. Well, to prevent that from happening, and before the dragon fires can be lit. Excuse me. But thank you, Lime. No, I appreciate you, Lime. You're always such a positive and pleasant person to have around in any capacity, even if it's for 5 minutes or 5 hours. It is all good. Get him to the temple. Okay. Whoa! He like went for. Oh God, I'm trying to attack the dudes. But everybody else keeps jumping in front of me. Oh God, I can't like swing my sword without hitting several friends. Trying to avoid getting important people got. Did I heal him? I hope I healed him. Yo, Blackbird, you're just in time, my friends. Things are getting weird and spicy and red. Yo, motherfucking Martin gives no shits. This guy has no chill. He like is ready to be crowned emperor. And look at this motherfucker just charging into battle fearlessly. I want to kind of like stay close to him though, because I want to make sure he doesn't like get too silly. Oh, I should probably keep an eye on my own health for that matter. I'm getting a little bit pooped out right now. Oh, where'd my sword go? That's a bother. All right, I'll just be full support for a second. Where's Martin? You're not Martin. Where's Martin? You're over here. You all right, bud? My sword got, so I'm just gonna be on support mode for a second. I just gotta heal you up. I'll be the cleric, buffing and healing my homies. Is this my sword? Yes. Ouch. Oh, I thought you were a buddy. You're not a buddy. He's the anti-buddy. Oh, but don't circle around me. What a cheater. Finish him. Finish him. All right, so you got a little bit poisoned. You're actually full health, I think. He's a little bit poisoned, but he'll be fine. Martin's like leading the charge, man. This guy, you know, you think of an emperor, you think of somebody who's like, you know, not very like physically powerful, but more their focus is diplomacy and that kind of thing. But no, this guy is ready to throw down and kick some dicks. Kick every dick. Sanguine's lordship. Working with the... Oh, well, yeah, because he studied the Daedra in his younger years. Yeah, I got you, Blackbird, yeah. Yeah, we learned that he dabbled. He diddled and dabbled. He definitely diddled a Daedra. Oh, wait. Am I missing a big speech?
Get to the Temple of the One. It's our only chance to stop Maroon's Dagon.
Yes, sir. Let's move out.
I would like to heal you guys, but it seems like there's not a lot of opportunity. Oh, wait, actually, no, maybe we will wait. Yeah, I want to make sure we get people healed up. I was gonna, you know, loot some corpses and whatnot, just because, you know, you're playing a video game. That's kind of the default behavior. All right, everyone's just a little bit wounded. Let's try to keep the captain alive. Martin's healed up. Yeah, if you guys want, yeah, just hold up. I want to, like, see if anybody had anything cool. It's not very often you get to loot the corpse of a Legion Guard. There's Captain Stefan who got. Unfortunately, I will steal your money in your memory. Interesting how you can't steal their armor, by the way. You can steal their shield and their sword, but no armor, so they're effectively naked. Like this man right here. Well, he has clothes, but nothing beyond that. Alright, who else can I heal? You? Bam. And then you. Bam. Cool. Ready, Martin. Let's do this thing. Hey, what's up, Gundam guy? Okay, good. Dexter got his food. Good. Making sure my doggy got his food out of his food bowl. We're just starting, man. Yeah, actually, and yeah, as you can tell, we are very much in the throes of this shit happening right here. My job is to suck all the aggro. You thought I was done saying that sentence. Turns out I had more words that I wanted to say. But yeah, my job is to suck the aggro. Is to make sure that I get got and that the homies do not get got. The important homies. The very important homies. The VIHs, if you will. Okay, I'm getting a little bit slapped right now. Could you guys be nice? Whoa! That noise means somebody else was nice. The bad guys are not being nice, but people in my chat are. That was Ms. Mock. Thank you, Ms. Mock. It's very sweet. I appreciate you, friend. It's very unexpected, but very much appreciated. We are fighting alongside our BFF forever, Mr. Martin. Whoa! And I'm getting my dick slapped. Dude, look how far he knocked me back. He knocked me like 12 feet back. Well, if my job is to get my ass kicked, I'm doing a really good job. Martin, you doing okay over there, homie? How are you doing? He's got a little bit hurt. He's actually surrounded by bad guys, and he is, like, completely unbothered. Whoa! So he's doing a really good job, shockingly. Who invited all these assholes? Whoa! Oh, I'm dead. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Wow, that was a long stun. Holy moly. Yeah, I got. I hope there was an autosave in there. There was an autosave. Very good. I gotta keep a better track of my health. Thank you, Ms. Mock. That's so sweet. 17 goddamn months. I lied. I did not save, or it did not save. So I need to manually save when we get to that outside the portal area. Is that spicy? I mean, I can keep Martin alive all I want, but if I'm not alive to turn in the quest, then kind of hard to keep the game flowing. Oh, sorry. I think I just smacked him in the back of the ass. Oh my god. Please don't like jump in. Please don't jump in front of me when I'm like winding up a hit against the big baddies. That's so much to ask. See, now everyone else is like sucking the aggro. So now there's nothing left for me to suck. I'm trying for the knockback maneuver because that's my favorite. And because they knocked me back like 90 times back there. That last one was brutal. Like I was not getting up and then I just died. They just kept slapping me and it was very rude. I'm like looking down to hopefully try to do less butthole slappings. I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively heal him. How's everyone else doing? You got like really messed up there. Barton slept with a... Oh, I'm down for that as well, Blackbird. Do you think he has like a Daedra Bay, a Daedra waifu that he like kind of still has a thing for? That's what I sure hope. Alright, so he's still chilling. That gives us time to get everybody else healed up and loot some corpses. Get some potions, get some of this kind of stuffs. Thank you again to Ms. Mock for that 17 months, by the way. That's a long time. That's almost a year and a half, actually. Holy crap, that's incredible. That's very sweet. Maybe he has, yeah, maybe he had like a Daedra waifu that's still out there somewhere, and he like kind of has a soft spot for her. And he like swore off from doing more Daedra research because he realized how dangerous it is. And I think he said like he saw some of his friends and compatriots get killed because of like the research they were doing, you know, the Daedra they would summon and interact with. So like he realized like it's not worth it, it's too dangerous, but like they're like his heart though still kind of pines for her. That'd be a very an interesting kind of storytelling device, especially considering I don't think we've seen any female Daedra. Well, there's the spider waifus. Maybe it's a spider waifu. Everyone healed? Strangely, yes. Why is everyone healthy? That's not how this works. As earlier, I think more people were wounded. I'm also gonna bang my hammer a couple times. There we go. Oh, and I'm gonna save. I'm gonna manually save because last time I got killed like a doofus. Ms. Oh yeah. Ms. Mog's a spirit fan. Oh, and that's right. And we're also doing the extra life stuff. Yeah, the extra life fundraising that is ongoing. Actually, that's a good point. We are in October, which means we're close to November. Yeah, get fucked. Getting close to November, and when November time happens, it means we have extra life game days, plural, not singular, but plural. I'm gonna be doing several extra life streams. Well, every stream I do is an extra life stream, but like special extra life streams. Whoa! Because usually in previous years I would do a single 24-hour marathon, but I can't really do 24-hour marathons anymore. At least I shouldn't, for the sake of my health. So, what I'm instead going to do is, oh wow, everybody's here. Wow, everyone's here. This is probably what happened earlier. Is I'm going to do multiple 8-hour marathons or 8-hour long streams to total to 24. Oh boy, you're all here. Why are... Oh, I think everyone else is dead. Maroon's Dagon is here. Oh, shit. We gotta somehow defeat him. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. Oh, there he is. There's Big Man. Guys, I have like a small army chasing my every extremity. Oh, everyone's dead. And then there's Big Man. Oh, boy. Where did Martin go? Did he go inside? All right, you just stay put, all right? I'm gonna see if I can find the buddy. Did the buddy go inside? Where's the door? Now, the good news is if I just live long enough, they'll eventually melee me enough where they'll all die. Am I supposed to go into the gate, I wonder? So I feel like I should talk to Oh, here, what's Okato doing? What do you think, bud? Oh, I can't talk to you. Oh, okay. I have a feeling if he dies, it's bad. Oh, here he is. Yeah. Let's fuck him up. Bonk. We are killing some of them, slowly. Like, she has full health. Oh my god, I'm getting stunned so frequently. Alright, this is doing me no favors. It said I need to talk to Martin. Let's double back. Maybe he stayed in this area? Oh, Caldo, you want to come with me? All right, you know what? He's doing his own thing. Okay, yeah, he's still here. Oh, okay. I thought he went inside.
Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
But anyway, yeah, so extra life stuff, extra life marathon streams. I think the extra life game day is gonna be November. It's the first Saturday of November. So that would be the 6th. Does that sound right? My phone's calendar is not working. It would be the 5th of November. So we got that. But I'll have to figure out other weekends, like other Saturdays that I could also use as game days. Oh, let me respond to this, by the way. My fiance just messaged me. We're gonna be meeting together tomorrow morning. Yeah, 9 a.m. sounds good. Yeah, she's gonna get here early because we have something we'll be volunteering for tomorrow in the morning. But anyway, yeah, the extra life marathons will be fun though, so that's gonna be something I'm definitely looking forward to. Just throughout the month of November, I'll post dates to my Discord server once I know more deets. Ms. Mach is correct, by the way. I do play a lot of weird retro games, including this one.
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy.
I bet we're gonna need to go into the gates, won't we?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the Dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
Okay, but there's an army of Daedra that I'm flinging myself into that are unwilling to bend.
Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Right. I'm gonna have you wait here. I'm gonna see if I can thin the herd a little bit first. Here, did you get injured? You did not. We have an army of homies that I could really use their meat. I need your meat. I need you to be a fellow meat shield. Excuse me, a fellow meat shield. So that'd be very homey of you. That'd be very cool of you if you could like join me in slapping these dudes. Let's try yeah, let's save again. That's a good point. I should probably be saving every so often whenever we have these like little moments of a breather. I'm guessing they're tied to him and not me, so actually yeah, maybe I should go ahead and have him follow me then. Follow me. It makes sense they'd be tied to him. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we gotta get past this. Oh god, don't just stand there, please. Please move. Oh my god. Okay, that's the downside, is that they will get in the way. I'm gonna go for the people back here. I can't possibly... There we go. Yeah, knock his ass down. Fuck you. There we go. Oh wow, I'm getting got already. Yeah, I'm trying to knock their asses down every so often. I can't possibly get in the way if I go for the things that are in the back. He's out of there. Good. Love to see it. Speed has been damaged. That's okay. That's okay. Who needs speed when you've got a big enough sword and few enough fucks to give? Oh, good to know that Akato cannot get killed. He can only get knocked unconscious. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, we've definitely thinned the herd. We definitely thinned their numbers. Ouch. Oh, fuck! They knocked me in the water. It's a good little breather, though. Oh, that's okay. Don't swing at him. Oh, fucking hell! I wish he wouldn't. He somehow found right where to stand. Oh gosh, I can't get past this. Ouch! 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 Can I move? Oh, I'm stuck on him. I need to get past all these things. Martin, I wish you would not be here right now, dude. I like. Oh my gosh, what a mess this is. Akato is trying to single-handedly suplex Mehrunes Dagon. It's not going well for him. The good news is that things down here are dying. I'm worried that Martin's next, though. Everything's body blocking me so effectively. Yeah, he's out here by himself. Yeah, they knocked me down to the pond once, and then that was... Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm getting stun locked. Get the heals. All right. My thinking is that the bad guys might just spawn forever. So... Where's the entrance to this building? I feel like I should have seen the entrance by now. Is it on the other side? All right, well, I guess we either need to... Yeah, follow me, Martin. If you can follow me. Thankfully, they're doing a good job of ignoring him. Akato keeps getting got. Can I squeeze through here? Oh, no! You can't squeeze through here. You have to go through the gates, then? Ouch. How the hell do you get through here? Let's try the other side. Okay, Akato's still here. He's the only survivor. Everyone else has been murdered. And here's Big Man. And there's several dead bodies. Excuse me, can I just squeeze past you real quick, bud? I'm not trying to look up your skirt. Ouch! Oh, I'm dead. Okay, so the question is, how the hell do I get past there? Maybe you do go in the gates then. Maybe I missed some details. Let's check the quest log and see if there's something I just missed. Uh-oh. That's not good. That was weird. Okay, well, we're fine now. Are you hurt? No, you're fine. Okay. That must have just been a thing that happens sometimes. Maybe it glitches out. Gundam guy screams, get in the temple. I would love to. Just got to figure out how to. I'm gonna go in.
Help me get past Dagon and into the Temple of the...
Yeah, just get to the temple. Let's do this. I'm gonna have him follow me, and I'm gonna go right for Dagon. And see if there's a way to just get past him. Let's do this. My specialty is more with spellcasting, so I'm gonna try to throw some spells at him. Because, yeah, this ain't it. This direction ain't it. Yeah, follow me. Take that. So it's tickling him. Not enough magicka. So he did the big old stomp. Trying to like bait him. Oh my gosh. Bait him into it. Yeah, go for the stomp. Oh, it's instant death. Okay. Alright, so going in for trying to bait him into attacking, isn't it? Instant death. You can run just right to it. Let's do this. I'm gonna leave him there. I'm just gonna like explore a bit. Put my sword away. Well, no, I'll keep the sword out so I can block. You can't just go through doors and like go through another entrance, can you? Wouldn't actually. Oh, no, that's not it. So I can't go through here. Oh my god. Yeah, there's like an invisible wall blocking me. And this guy is blocking me too, for that matter. Do I go through the gate? No, you don't go through the gate. Yeah, that's not it. Maybe I just need to go fast. Yeah, maybe just go. Maybe I need to just go fast because like I see the big man and I just kind of like I hesitate. Maybe I shouldn't hesitate. Go fast. That's yeah. You just ignore him. He didn't even look at me. He didn't even look at my ass. All right, so now wait a second. Where's the actual entrance though? Here's Akato, who just got knocked unconscious. Okay, so that's the other side. Did I just walk by the entrance? Here it is. So yeah, this is where I need to get him. All right, so excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Yeah, he doesn't even react. Interesting, yeah. Okay, maybe he's not as like hard to get past as I thought then. Yeah, so the door is just past him. All right, so now that we've gotten the little experiment, Akato's just chilling there. All right, Martin, I know what to do. Follow me, my dude. No more fighting in the streets. No more pond dalliances. Excuse me. I'm just gonna jump all over all of you, please. Martin, if you could be a deer. Yeah, for some reason the bad guys don't give a shit about you. They're like all kind of looking past him just so they can get me, so which is kind of how I prefer it, actually. Okay, now he's looking at me. Oh! Okay, but yeah, he just kind of turns around. He's like, I don't give a shit. Alright, bud. Martin and I are in. Get him to the dragon fires. Oh, they didn't follow us.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others.
Now he has a plan.
Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you.
What's his plan gonna be?
The dragon waits.
Oh, I can't move. Oh, shit. Wish I could put my weapon away. Oh, boy. Are you turning into the dragon? He is. Oh, I wish I could put my sword away. This is spoiling it a little bit. Nope. It's not looking good. Fuck him up. Get his ass. Yeah, get him. Fuck him up. Yeah, right in the jugular. Twist his nipples. Hell yeah. Fuck you, Maroon's Dagon. He said the dragon awaits. He wasn't kidding. Oh. Oh.
The amulet
Pre-rendered
shattered.
cutscenes.
Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the Amulet of Kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you
Name drop.
shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
It's like when the game does the thing at the end where they say special thanks to you,
What
the
happened?
player.
Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mayrune's Dagon is defeated.
Who's gonna
Cast
tell
back
him?
into Oblivion. We've won.
Who's gonna break the news? Martin is gone. Yeah, so I guess that's a thing that the Amulet of Kings can do then. He was saying like, wait, I've got an idea. I don't know if he's always known that was an option, or if that was like a thing he just kind of like suddenly discovered. A like break in case of emergency kind of device. Or like, hey man, if you need to summon a dick slapping dragon that'll kill Mega Satan, 500-foot Mega Satan, then use this thing, but it's a desperation move. Because it got the job done, but at great sacrifice. Our brother Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone?
Hey, what's up,
We saw
you
the
guys?
Temple Dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear.
So that's what that was. That was the avatar of Akatosh. And Sopas, you're right, Stoats. Yeah, Sopas is Martin Septim, and yeah, the Septim family line has been ended tragically. So yes, Saint Martin. That's right. That's right.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The Amulet of Kings. The divine power of Akatosh. Then Martin is gone.
But the gates are done.
Yes, sealed forever. Maroon's Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
And we were his buddy. He even said, like, you know, I didn't know you for very long, but you were a buddy. Those weren't his exact words, but that was basically what he was getting at.
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive.
Yeah? I mean, smiting Mega Satan was a pretty big one. It's interesting because Gracie and I have been watching the new Game of Thrones, and of course Game of Thrones is renowned for many things, but one of them is like all the different factions and the different everybody has like their own conniving self-interest, and everyone's plotting and scheming in different ways to gain more power and ascend to the and possibly threaten the Iron Throne, and like this, it truly is a Game of Thrones. It's in the name. And in this conversation that we're having with this guy where he's like, oh man, we need to figure out how do we go forward with the next empire. It's like, man, this dialogue is strangely familiar right now. But yeah, so Martin truly is gone. Yeah, he was a very brief emperor, which again, I'm thinking about the Game of Thrones thing where yes, there's like very like moments where you have an heir to the throne very briefly, or a next of kin very briefly. It's like this is something that's very familiar to me.
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose
How to choose the successor, that's right. Now, I'm assuming that he would be the next in line, I guess. What about Maroon, Mankar? Yeah, what about Mankar Camoran? Yeah, that is still an unresolved question. Because how is he able to wear the amulet? How was he able to command dominion over the Daedra and like ally with Maroon's Dagon so easily? How was Maroon's Dagon able to get into this place, you know, through the gates in the first place? Since we presumed that by taking out Mankar that was all we needed. So yeah, still some unknown little details. Killing a Daedric Lord is, yeah, you're not wrong, Stoats, because I think if Maroon's Dagon would have persisted, then yeah, I mean that's pretty much the ball game, right? 900-foot Mega Satan wants to stomp around Imperial City, then that's pretty much a done deal. Yeah, we banished his ass, that's right. What if you could side with him? Yeah, we were talking about that with Morrowind yesterday, or last stream, where like it'd be cool if at the minor spoilers, but at the end of Morrowind, you don't get a choice to join him, but the big bad says, what would you have said if I would have asked to join me? And then like it's really just flavor text, but like they hint at something. I think the devs even wanted to implement it, but they didn't have time to add it in, so they just added some flavor text for it.
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead. In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil.
Hell yeah.
And as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Cool. Now the downside is it's probably going to be heavy armor, which means we won't be able to use it because we're a light armor guy.
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion.
It's the council. Yeah, it makes sense that the council collectively would rule, because I think it's what's been happening in the other absences. Because up until the 5 minutes when we had an empire, it was the council. It's weird though, because Okata's been the only representative we've seen, but presumably there's others.
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself.
It's because how long the... Oh, interesting.
It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
So Maroon's Dagon maybe could have made his appearance at any point, well, after some point, at any point, once the Dragonfires have been vanquished for long enough. Because, yeah, maybe that's just it. Maybe Mankar Camoran wasn't necessarily needed for Maroon's Dagon to bust forth. Yeah, so maybe Maroon's Dagon, his main thing was keeping the amulet away from the Emperor long enough for him to make his appearance. So, like, even though we barely missed it, we did miss it. So, like, it was if the events of the game could have happened a little bit sooner then. Get some fat loots. Yeah, any good drops from Mega Satan. Now, what's kind of cool is that I'm guessing we have a statue then. Oh, I can't move here. Like we have I'm guessing this will persist. Is there a heavy? Yeah, if there's a heavy and light version, that'd be nice. Yeah, it's like I want to climb up. I want to like perch on his nose. So yeah, I wonder if they're gonna like rebuild the temple around this this now monument. That's why they attacked Kavach before at the same time. Right? Yeah. I mean, they definitely wanted to prevent the family line from continuing and from the amulets to reaching the family line. So it's like if they went for the two-pronged approach, and it was gonna work.
Is there something you need, champion?
That has a nice ring to it.
Imperial Dragon armor. And
all right, so the armor we have not gained the armor yet. Let's check the quest log. Waiting for me at the armory in 2 weeks. Okay, so we'll go back there in a little bit then. So that really is the end of the main quest as we know it. We still have lots of other things to do, obviously. But, we still have lots to do, like with side quests and other DLC lines, that kind of thing. Statue can be seen outside the temple, and I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there it is. The one who could light the dragon fires. Right, yeah. Yeah, so that's like their whole game plan. Maybe acrobatic. Yeah, my acrobatics are not the bestest. But it's not the worstest. 74. Yeah, they're getting there. They're getting there.
I can't believe it's over. That giant demon, the dragon, what happened?
Who's talking?
Have we won?
Have we won? Someone's talking. Someone's talking to someone. Gundam guy says, okay. Wait, did I miss a message? Let's see. Oh, here we go. If you read some of the books. Oh, you're saying Mankar Camoran was like a cool leader? Interesting.
Sugar and sands, friend.
Look at all like the spots where the Oblivion gates were that have, you know, caused some damage to the countryside. Also, or to the cobblestone. Interesting too, like all the doors were locked. Imagine just chilling in your house and you just open one of these windows. I guess it's not a window. Just poke your head out one of these windows and you see, yeah, 900-foot Mega Satan fighting a giant dragon. And the roof of this building has collapsed and there's demons fighting in the streets. That all is just happening literally on your doorstep and you're just like, I'm just gonna pull the blinds shut and pretend I don't see a thing happening. Go to the pub, have a pint, and wait for this whole thing to blow on over. As far as what to do next, again, in 2 weeks, we can grab our cool new armor. But otherwise, we have Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild. I would say those are the things I want to focus on next, because we want to get those done before we can begin the Knights of the Nine quest line. We got Starfield to look forward to. Yeah, apparently sometime next year, allegedly. Big cities would be nice. Not like 15. Yeah, I mean, well, let's think about this. This game was a 360 era game. There was a 360 era PS3, then PS4, Xbox One. Now we're in PS5, Xbox Series X, I think is what it's called. Generations. So we're 3 generations later, which means better hardware and better potential. So yeah, I would say we could potentially get like more full areas and cities, which would be pretty sweet. As far as the next activities to go for Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood, this was a Dark Brotherhood quest. We need to turn in our reward from Vicente. For Thieves Guild, we actually have a quest active. Let's go ahead and do this one, actually, because we have the quest active right now. Let's do this one, then we'll turn these both in and kind of go from there. They're both wonderful. I've really been enjoying them so far. Populated cities. It would be nice. It would be nice. Because, yeah, I think in this game, we were talking about this the other day. Like, in this game, the cities aren't that full, but it's all relative, really. You only see, like, maybe 20 houses per unit, you know, per quadrant in the Imperial City, which is a lot, and that's a decent number of people compared to Morrowind, but it's not that much of the grand scheme of things. Maybe in Elder Scrolls 6 we'll have a cooler sense of scale. So let's see. Now that we're the champion of Cyrodiil, we've saved the continent. We've at least allowed the Empire to continue. Now we're, as a Thieves Guild member, we're gonna continue with some petty crime and thievery and mild illegal activities, because we're this well-regarded, much beloved badass who also does some crime. So we need to get a forgery made, and we need to steal the letter. Right. So I think the first part is stealing the letter. We need to go to Castle Anvil for this. If they could be distinct. I think this game did a pretty good job in some cases with making the cities quite distinct, because I think Anvil looks pretty cool. I think like the design and like the aesthetic of Anvil, all, you know, over here is pretty distinct from Cheydinhal, or from Leyawiin. You know, it's like different areas I think look fairly unique. The downside though is that Oblivion, I like the game and I like the aesthetic, but it very much is standard fantasy kind of feeling. It feels like I'm kind of playing an episode of Game of Thrones or kind of watching a Lord of the Rings movie, kind of, sort of. So like just fantasy, dragons and swords and magic and orcs. It'd be cool if we got a little bit more weird shit. Like, and again, you already know what I'm gonna say, but in Morrowind, you have giant mushrooms, you have floating giant squids, you have food that like, you know, you have kwama eggs, you have salt rice. Like, what are these things? You have all these like weird things that are alien to us as a human person on this earth. Things that don't make, I mean, obviously we recognize bread, we recognize rats, but I don't know what a kwama forager is, or I don't know what an alet is, or a gawar, or you know, these like weird, not quite recognizable animals. Whereas in this game, it's like, oh, I found a bear. There's a mountain lion. Mud crabs are kind of weird. You know, like there is some weird stuff, obviously, but it feels a little bit more recognizable. And I miss when it was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? I miss that feeling of it being like super weird. I think the place we need to steal it from would probably be in the, oh, it's not in the castle, it's in the docks. Okay, let's go this way. Some kind of age cycling thing. That would be cool. Do you think like NPCs would get old and die? Some cut content with the town of, oh, that'd be cool. Stoats, yeah, but they didn't have time for it. Yeah, I love that idea. Like in Ocarina of Time, when they're like, after you beat the water temple, they talk about, oh yes, eventually the Zora fountain will thaw out because it's frozen when you're an adult in Ocarina of Time. It's like, oh yeah, eventually it'll thaw out. Oh, I need to talk to you first. That's what it is.
Children will thank you for your help.
But that never actually happens. It's just a thing that is kind of hinted at as like a flavor text deal.
To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though.
If there was like a full cycle, yeah, exactly, Blackbird.
There are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith.
There's our little nugget of info. Here's a coin, buddy.
Thank you, kind sir. Everyone's talking about the victory over Maroon's Dagon.
Sudden voice change.
I hardly believe that the great Oblivion crisis is over.
The Oblivion crisis. Children grow old. Yeah, families. It's a cool idea, Blackbird. The one downside is it would be weird as hell if that were all to happen. Well, the player character is just like, hello, I either like I look the same, or maybe they would get old, but then that's all would happen. They would just get old. Unless you also wanted to implement some kind of function where the player character dies and has the next generation. That's where the immersion level gets wobbly. Because otherwise you're just this like, well, I guess you're kind of like the Nervarine. He can't get old. He doesn't age. You know, neither age nor disease can harm him. So maybe if there was some approach like that, then maybe, but that'd be a tricky thing, I think, to design around. Like something to kind of gamify. By the way, I should repair my things, and I should probably also sell things, because my inventory is pretty full, as is usually the case when it comes to Oblivion, or Elder Scrolls, rather. Mountain. Oh, yeah, that's right, Stoats. Yeah, Mountain Blade. That's a cool series that I would like to get into at some point, because I've heard it's very good and kind of underrated. Like, I know people that have played Mountain Blade, and they say it's very good, like as good, if not better, than the Elder Scrolls, but it gets a very small percentage of the attention that Elder Scrolls games get. Get to the adult age. Yeah, if there would have to be some kind of line where it does not progress afterwards. Some kind of threshold, because otherwise, yeah, it's hard to get that that immersion that without it rubbing up against realism. Unless it was like there were events in the game that were like divvied up into like various ages. So like consider the main quest of this game. Like the like up until Kavach is age number 1. And you're like an adult, like a 18-year-old adult, like, you know, fresh out of training or fresh out of what have you. And then from Kavach until getting Martin halfway through his quest, you're like going from age 20 to 30. And yeah, you see families start to get older. You see like some older people die off. And then from middle of Martin's quest to now, you enter your 40s and you get a little bit of gray hair. And yeah, you see children that are a little bit older. And then after that is where that's where it stops. It's like, all right, there's no more aging after that because you've done in the main quest. So maybe some system like that where there were like predefined eras of like 5-10 years at a time. So let's see. I have a quest marker. Oh, that's right. He said find the blacksmith. That makes sense. Mountain Blade. Oh, they're working on a Mountain Blade 2. Like an actual Mount and Blade 2. As I know there's a number of entries, but yeah, I didn't know of any like actual 2 entries. Hey, what's up, Meerkat? Meerkat protection fees are gonna break my legs. Yeah, exactly. Meerkat says it'd be a shame if something were to happen. Wink. Would be a pity. Oh, he's sleepies. All right, so I don't want to be... Actually, yes, I do. I'm going to steal a few things. I'm going to liberate a few repair hammers from his supplies. Needs a key. Would be a shame if I could find this key. Wouldn't that be a pity? Might not be such a thing obviously found. It's probably on his person if he was smart. Okay, well, if I can't steal everything from him, in that case, I'll just wait inside. So we'll wait for 5 hours. So it's already available, right? I got you. So it'll be finished, but it is playable right now. That is nice. Yeah, I would probably want to start with the first one. Because yeah, I know there's of course the first one, and maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was a few entries in the series, or maybe I'm thinking of expansion packs.
You must be the cat burglar I've been told to expect. Follow me.
We're gonna burgle some cats. So let's think about this. We've been to Anvil before, and we've explored the castle quite a bit, but we didn't see any, to my knowledge, any secret passages. However, earlier we were in Skingrad, and Skingrad has hella secret passages. There was the Pale Lady, the vampire, neath the catacombs. Was that the one that had the secret torture room, or was that... Maybe that was Breville that had the secret torture room, but there was a secret torture room in one of these castles that was like, oh, fuck, it was some unsettling shit. So it makes perfect sense that, yeah, there'd be some secret stuff in here. And again, Grace and I were just watching Game of Thrones last night, actually. And yeah, there was an episode that was very much featured around, like, secret passages in the castle that only some denizens know about. Some kind of like, yeah, childbearing with waifu, that, yeah, or husbando, that kind of thing. Aging it would be cool, Blackbird. I think that was something that they wanted to do with the first Fable, that they might have done in subsequent games. But yeah, that kind of thing is something that has been, like, developers and designers, game designers, have wanted to do. So yeah, having something like that in Elder Scrolls 6, because in Skyrim you could get married. So having like the next kind of step of involvement with that would be interesting. It's kind of weird, though. Or in the first one. That's good. So no real need to... Oh, interesting. So yeah, maybe the first one isn't really quite as necessary. That is correct, Meerkat. Meerkat, you're the cat representative right now.
How goes it?
How goes it? Oh, not too bad. We're just going into the catacombs.
The thought of what might have happened if you and Martin hadn't stopped Dagon's invasion. But it's over. Thank Akatosh, the Oblivion invasion is over and we've survived.
That's all right, bud. Feels good.
Looking for the steward, are you? Her office is in the private chambers, but she's not there much. You can find her in the audience chamber in the mornings. She dines with the Countess from evening's 8th bell until midnight.
Good to know. Because I think we need to. I think they said it's going to be in her bedside desk, or like in the desk in her room. So I think we want to go there when she's not in her room.
They say that Akatosh appeared and killed Mehrunes Dagon right in the middle of the Temple of the One. Do you believe it?
We saw it ourselves. We were right there. No limit, Blackbird. That's where it gets tricky though, because yeah, like technical limitations, and also for a lot of women, not some women can just keep popping them out, but for a lot of women, there is like a certain point where it's like, please, no more. There's only so many I can pop out. Excuse me.
There are guards at the top of the stairs. Be
as quiet as you can. I'm already ahead of you, buddy. We're gonna go ahead and put on our sneaky gear. Nice this guy to have all this info for us. This has Chameleon on it, by the way. He's just a blacksmith who's willing to share all these things with us. Oh, that's right. We stole his robe. Forgot about that. So we put on our sneaky things. Shadows. There we go. So with those 3 objects that we're wearing, we bring our Chameleon up to 85. By the way, our stuff got damaged previously. Maybe not. I thought I heard our speed get damaged, but maybe not. Nope, it's 109. All right. No, we're fine. We're fine. Everything I've been... Oh, wait, you mean like the childbearing stuff and whatnot, Stoats? It would be cool. It wouldn't really matter too much to me, per se. But it is still nice, unless you meant like the otherworldly stuff that I like. Cause yeah, those are things that I definitely do like. For sure. Kind of a sandbox simulation of medieval kingdoms, yeah. Yeah, I've heard Mountain Blade is good. I've also heard Kingdom Come Deliverance is also pretty fucking cool. Especially when it comes to... Yeah, I guess like the medieval experience. Like medieval... Not simulator, but like medieval adventure. Because I mean, I like medieval things, medieval adventure things. It's not something I like frequently go out of my way for, but I do often enjoy them. Yeah, I would say I kind of prefer things that are like, yeah, not like generic medieval or like I don't necessarily want realism necessarily. I kind of like extra weird. Like maybe 5 or 6. Yeah, I would say there would probably need to be some limit, if not just from a technical perspective. Because yeah, you have 900 babies in the same room, and your CPU is going to start melting. Your graphics card is going to start melting. Let's see, there's probably a thing I need to interact with, isn't there? No, we said watch for the guards at the top of the stairs. Oh, here we go. Adoptable. Oh, adoptable children. That's nice that that's there, but you're right. Yeah, Blackbird. It would be nice if maybe there was more to that. And if only a 2 limit, that is nice that that's in there. I didn't know that there was like adoptable children in Skyrim. So clearly the developers, you know, Bethesda was like toying with the idea of, yeah, some kind of child having system. So yeah, maybe Elder Scrolls 6, they might take that to some additional levels. All right, so this is, I think, the right place. They said watch for the guards. We've yet to find any. There's aging, which is cool. You can have a bunch of kiddos, watch them grow, and they will die. You choose your heir. That's cool. Yeah, so there it is. So just like Stoats was saying, it sounds like Mountain Blade is checking all the boxes then of what Blackbird's talking about. No limits to the kiddos. There you go. There you go, bud. The wrong kind of ibuprofen. Or like the anti-ibuprofen. It's not a decongestion. It is a recongestant. Gotta find a forger. That's right. We gotta find somebody who can impersonate things very well in writing. Now, while I'm here, I kind of want to snoop around a little bit more. We're pretty invisible. So if there was ever a time to be a sneaky man's, this is a pretty good one. Be really awkward if somebody were to walk in right now. Oh, Nernroot, yes, please. If somebody were to walk in right now, would you have to, like, sneak past them really awkwardly? One of the gels. Oh, not the... Right, the capsules. Yeah, I got you. Also, Meerkat. Oh, we got a Dali Redemption. Let's do that in a moment here. Let's see. Okay, so there are guards. But yeah, I mean... This is actually pretty quiet. For being a fairly well-guarded private area, this is pretty chill. And we can probably just go the way we came. Can I close the door behind me? Yes, I can. They're none the wiser. So let's go back the way we came. And what we might need to do is talk more with the... Here, I can put my torch away. Talk more with the... Either the blacksmith or the... Oh, here we go. Or the townspeople. Or the beggars on the streets, and see if they have ideas and forges we could talk to.
Well met.
Because, yeah, he has nothing else he wants to talk to us about.
Shadow.
I'm going to remove the sneaky equipment and go back to just the standard stuff. If nothing else, because it's just weird being in third-person view, and there's this little refracting light, like, figure where we should be standing. So instead, back to the normal stuffs. There we go. Blink. We blink back into existence. So let's go back outside. I do see we have a map marker, but I think it's gonna... Yeah, I think it's pointing us to just the common folk. So let's head outside, and then we will do the redemption, courtesy of Meerkat. Thank you, my friend. Oops. Oh my god, I'm trying to zoom in, but my mouse is stuck. There we go. My mouse is stuck on the chat, so it's like I kept scrolling the chat up and I didn't mean to. Yeah, it's the predator vision. There we go, yeah. Yeah, POV, you're the predator stalking your prey. Oh, actually, out of curiosity, while I'm here, I don't have a bounty or anything, do I? My fame went up slightly. We participated in saving the world. Fame goes up by a few points.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Everyone's talking about the victory over Mehrunes Dagon. I can hardly believe that the great Oblivion crisis is over.
Maybe I've been mispronouncing it this whole time. I thought it was Mehrunes Dagon, but she said Mehrunes Dagon. It's like a very, like, Southern American, like, you get one of them Mehrunes Dagons? It sounds like a very stereotypical American kind of way to pronounce it. By the way, here's this motherfucker. You see this guy over here? We saw this guy previously. And he's just chilling, staring longingly at the back of this guard's neck in an ominous fashion.
What do you want?
And his name is not the stranger, just a stranger. He's fucking kitted out with a Daedric short sword. And if we talk to him...
Do I know you?
He doesn't want to talk about much, although he has a new one for the Grey Fox.
Everyone wants to know about the Grey Fox. Grey Fox this, Grey Fox that. He's just a man, not a Daedric lord. I've heard it all. They say he's immortal because he's led the Thieves Guild for over 300 years. No one ever sees his face, because he always wears that gray cowl. Oh, and speaking of the gray cowl, did you know he stole it from Nocturnal herself? You'd think he was Saint Nerevar, the way they talk about him.
That's a good name drop.
I don't have time to gossip about the...
Yeah, so like he kind of has info about the Thieves Guild, but not really. And when you ask who he is...
Stranger. That is all you need to know. That, and I am no one to be trifled with.
He offers very little information about himself, so very, very suspicious, very mysterious, and he likes to hang out here, as well as in an abandoned house in Breville. And nobody else seems to, like, comment on his placement, but it's very ominous, and I have a feeling that we're going to learn more about this man eventually. In the meantime, though, we have our marching orders. We have everything we needed from the castle, at least. Let's go back to the main area. We're going to talk with some of the street folk and see if they can give us a nudge. Oh, but real quick, wait, let's do Meerkat's redemption real quick. As I promised, we'll do the redemption. It's going to be... Excuse me. What's the name? Legate? Legate Lanius. So I'll confess, I'm not sure I know who that is, but I'm hoping that the AI will. So we're going to save here. So like I said, we have our marching orders as far as where to go next, or who to talk to next. So yeah, let's talk with some of the common folks.
For a day with a single coin.
Just a single coin.
Thank you, kind sir.
And now that I've tickled your coin needs...
Well, only because I like you. Look for a man known only as...
Oh, we just talked to him.
He lives here in Anvil, down the road from the Chapel of Tibella.
Makes me a little sad that we could only talk to him about that after we talked to a townsperson about it. It'd be nice if that would have already been a subject, because we just came from talking to him. So let's go back then. It's one of those kind of gamification things where it's like the option of talking about it only becomes unlocked once you've passed the right gate. You know, perform the correct talk to this person action. A cast buddy pill. I'll have to look what that character is as well. Have a good night, Meerkat. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I know it is getting late for some folks, for some time zones especially. We'll go for another hour or two, probably. So he was right here when we last saw him. Yeah, we might need to actually just go to his house. Because there's that abandoned house. Wait, is this him? Oh, this is him. Okay.
You're bothering me.
Well, I kind of need to bother you. Oh, but I can't talk to you about it here. Let's just follow him then. I'll be sneaky. I'll be a sneaky man's. Head empty, just cats. I mean, far be it for me to ever think unwell of somebody who was getting smothered by cats, because that just sounds like a nice time for everybody involved. I'm apparently not being sneaky. I guess he can see me, but I'm trying to at least remain hidden from this guy. I think once we get back to his abode, we'll be able to talk to him about the important stuff. Maybe we'll get some more knowledge about who this guy is and what his story is. He says, I'm only known as the stranger, and he says, don't fuck with me. He doesn't say don't fuck with me. His exact quote was, don't fuck with me, I've got the power of God and enemy on my side. And then I said, no, wait, and then he just screamed at me. Okay, that's not what happened, but that's the energy he emits. We'll be like in third person mode, so it's more obvious that we're being sneaky. Because the abandoned house in which he resides... This is it right here. Yeah. You can see it's all... Oh, he saw me. You can see it's all derelict and sad looking. Not unlike how our house looked for a while, because we bought a mansion on the other side of town that looked kind of similar, actually. Wait, this is... Yeah, an Anvil. That's right. Every time I enter this room, I always think, oh, I want to go in here, but it is boarded off.
What do you want?
I followed you all the way to your house.
You're bothering me.
Could you forge this letter, please?
Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then. And of course, I will expect payment in full at that time.
You got it, bud.
Why are you bothering me? It isn't done yet. Now,
Okay, alright, fine. Sorry. So we'll leave. And then he says, give me some time, fam. I'll use this as an opportunity to sell some things, I suppose. I think we learned last time that there is no... Well, maybe this way. I think we learned that there's no general store person in this part of town, but if we go to the outside regions, we'll find some good stuff there. Yes, here we go. Oh, I was gonna say, is that dead body still here? The one from that one guy who attacked us in broad daylight? It occurs to me, I think I need to remove that, that Oblivion, that bingo panel for an NPC attacking us in broad daylight, because I think that's not happening anymore. I think that was a one-time thing, or a limited time thing.
Makes me feel safer.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Let's do business.
It's business time. So what all do I have to sell? I apparently have a lot of things in my inventory right now. We have this thing. Reflect damage. The thing about this robe, I mean, I'm going to hang on to it because it's very valuable, but spell absorption is good, reflect damage is good, but we have things that do both of those things, both of those effects, without taking up like 3 inventory spaces or 3 equipment spaces. Or maybe it's just 2, I can't remember, but yeah, I'm not sure that's a worthwhile thing to hang on to. I guess I'll hang on to it for now. What else we got? I'll save all these. Yeah, not a whole lot new there. I'm trying to figure out what's taking up so much of my inventory space. Actually, that's a pretty good poison. I should make 5 seconds being paralyzed is a pretty good one, actually. So I'll save that one. Sell some of these potions. But there's something that's taking up a lot of our inventory space. Business socks on, because it's business time, Shoegaze. Thank you for a well-placed Flight of the Conchords reference. I'm always down.
You've made a good bit of gold.
There are many times where... Drain luck, that's not very good. There's many times where I find myself thinking about... about how he's like, well, you know what they say, baby. 2 minutes in heaven is better than 1 minute in heaven. And he's not wrong. I'll say this much, all right? 2 minutes can feel like a long time sometimes, all right? Any fellas in the audience, I mean, hey man, we all know. It's 2 minutes. It doesn't sound like a lot, but promise me. I promise, it's really impressive, okay? Oh man, it's good. It's a good time. And then you say, you want some more? Well, I can't say I blame you, but you see, I'm very tired. Yeah, it's a good time. I don't think I need 12 of these things. I'm gonna sell 2 of them. 4 of them.
That's a fair deal.
A fair deal. Depends on what you're doing for 2 minutes. Well, if it means something heavenly. I don't know if I need all this ambrosia. We'll sell these. Daedra silk. Yeah, I get these. These things are obvious things to rid ourselves of. Probably don't need 13 frost salts. It's probably overkill.
You got a great deal there.
Oh, minotaur horns. These things are heavy as hell.
A good price.
Ogre's teeth. Yep, that's pretty heavy too. I don't think I need this many void salts. Let's sell a bunch of those. Is there anything else I could easily rid myself of? As a lot of these are kind of worth hanging on to because my illusion abilities are quite shitty. This spell we don't need, but any kind of illusion spell is kind of worth hanging on to just because my illusion skills are quite lacking. That's where scrolls can shore up some of those issues, some of those gaps. Depends what you're doing for 2 minutes. Like if you were touching a hot stove, that's exactly an example that I was thinking of. Activities that can feel like forever. In a small amount of time, that is. a whole lot else. Yeah, so there weren't a ton of like big ticket items that were weighing us down. Just a lot of small items that added up. And we actually still have a lot on our person. But I'm willing to roll with it. So anyway, that gets us all that we needed really here. Oh, look at this. Her painting is coming together. Look at that. Oh, cool. You even kind of see what she's going for. Looks good, lady.
A pleasure to speak with you. Well, if you don't mind scruffy sailors smelling like bilge, it's a lovely
Bilge.
town. The men are all the same, drunk and shiftless.
Drunk and shitless.
Everyone's talking about the victory over Maroon's Dagon. Bye.
Bye. So he said he needed a full day, so I will loiter outside of his... Who needs a coin? Do you need a
Did
coin?
you really face down Maroon's Dagon himself? They say he stood 200 feet high and crushed the temple dome with his fist.
Well, I bravely stood up to him, and then he effortlessly stomped my ass multiple times.
Nice, friendly folk in Anvil. Even the Countess greets me in the street. Well, except for that Newheim the Portly. He's a mean old scrote.
Scrote. Now, is he calling him a scrotum? Is he calling him a dickbag?
Have you heard the fall of Dagon yet? Take heart, the mighty hero cried.
Oh,
He
he's
looked up at
serenading us.
Dagon and cursed his foul name.
It's shiftless, Alex. I mean, shitless sounds better, in my somewhat biased opinion. Although, with that, well, let me think about this. If you're saying someone is full of shit, then shitless wouldn't really make sense. Why do you have, like, some Daedric armor?
Well met.
And some Orcish armor? Couldn't make up his mind.
The victory over Maroon's Dagon.
And a glass weapon, too, so he's all dripped out.
Hello.
Alright, so I'm gonna, like, just wait for... We'll do like, 22 hours. A superposition, that's right, it is the, oh, what's the word? What's the name? Schrodinger's toilet. Schrodinger's bowels. They're simultaneously full of and emptied of shit. Only by measuring it can we collapse the waveform. Observing it, rather, can we collapse the waveform? And know truly the answer.
Don't interrupt me. You're bothering me.
Are we good?
Why are you bothering me?
Oh, it's not done yet. Okay. We'll wait like another 6 hours. Maybe he wanted more than 24 hours. Maybe he means like the end of this day.
Do you have my fee?
Here's your fee.
Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus Lex has a glowing recommendation.
500 gold. Not cheap, but we knew that his rates were going to be up there. So now we got to sneak it back into the castle. And then our job will be done. That means Hieronymus Lex will be relocated in a manner that is simultaneous. Oh wait, where am I? I'm not going this way. Wait, hold on. Which way are we going? We're going back to the castle, right? Oh, no. We're hand delivering it. Right. We're hand delivering it to Imperial City? Yeah. The prison, specifically. Yeah, because Hieronymus Lex is like one of the captains in the Imperial City. And the Grey Fox wants Lex out of his hair, but he also recognizes that I can't remember which countess it is, but one of the countesses of another city needs a replacement town guard, and that Hieronymus Lex would simultaneously be out of his hair, and would also be like a very good match for this way. For the job, like for this person, he believes like he would actually be a benefit to this countess that needs his assistance. So it's like he's trying to make everyone happy, which is like strangely diplomatic of him. All right, so it's 2 a.m., so he's sleeping right now. So let's go for another 7-hour wait time. And here he is.
Stop!
Whoa.
You violated
What?
the law. Pay the court a fine.
Oh,
or
am I
serve
trespassing right now? Resist arrest. Fuck you. I must have... oh, wait, do I have a bounty right now? Okay, let's leave. Huh. I don't have a bounty right now. Hold on. Do I have a bounty right now? Am I under arrest?
What a battle, eh? I thought we were all goners until I saw that fiery dragon in the sky.
Okay. I'm guessing the icon wasn't red, but maybe that was technically trespassing. But they don't let you wait while you're actively trespassing, so that was weird.
Daedra did a lot of damage, but we'll rebuild. Before you know it, the city will be as good as new.
Yeah, maybe it becomes a
Better,
problem.
maybe, now that we've got the dragon to watch over us.
Alright, so let's do this
It was
then.
an honor to speak with you, champion.
That's me, I'm the champion. Let's try that again. Maybe it becomes trespassing in the morning, like after a certain point. So... I don't have a bounty now, do I? Nope, still no bounty. Alright, so if I go inside... Oh, look at that! Now it's a problem. Because previously it wasn't locked, and it was kind of, you know, open for business, so to speak. Well, this is awkward. You guys going in?
What do you need, champion?
Oh, I'm just, you know, waiting for this person to exit their house. Well, it's not their house, it's like a barracks, I think. Legion offices.
Speak.
Let's wait another 2 hours. Trying to grease the rails and get this thing sliding. He's still in here, isn't he? Is there a knock kindly on the door button? Is there a doorbell? Because if I go in, he's gonna yell at me. He's not gonna just sit in there the whole time, is he?
Words come.
Come out, please. Dude, I just want to talk. Don't make me, like, break in. Guess not. I mean, I'll do it if I need, if I must. Get, like, into evening hours. Maybe he's on the night shift. This is weird. Hold on. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. Oh, I don't give it to him directly. So I do have to sneak in. Okay. Oh, so I'd misunderstood. I thought we were like I thought we were delivering it to the person. We need to seal it using the seal, using the like the stamp, the seal of approval. And so in that case, let us instead don our sneaky gear. Guess we're gonna have to be well hidden for this one. Boop. So now with that, unlock the door and hop on in here. Oh boy.
So, what do you have to report? A gray fox has been spotted. Some of the men gave chase, but he eluded them. Don't worry. We'll bring that scoundrel in, no matter what it takes.
It claims he was spotted.
Well, things are bound to get worse before they get better. They always do. Keep your eyes peeled for trouble. Well, I should go. If you need any backup, just give me a shout.
Man, I don't know how you would do this without super thick chameleon, because it is just crawling with dudes. Anything I want to steal while I'm here? I mean, this is just the basement. It probably wouldn't have much here. And just some pocket change. Yeah, nothing crazy. Let's go this way. Either you would need to like have crazy chameleon, or you'd have to just kind of know the schedule. I guess that guy would be in eyesight. Hey, what's up, Farsight Hammer to Cranium? That's some Maxwell Silver Hammer shit right there. Here we go. Here's the seal. Sealed it with a kiss. Actually, no, it's just like the rubber stamp with the official emblem. So now we deliver it to the Countess. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I will be the courier. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna swoosh on out of here. I listened to that song pretty recently, actually, Maxwell Silverhammer. And I've, of course, you know, the song is about a pretty morbid subject, but it's a fun song. Allegedly, the story goes that Paul McCartney believed, I would argue not incorrectly, that the song could have been like a single, you know, for the album, could have like been a radio hit. And apparently he ground down the band members and trying to really like work on the song to make it perfect. Like, he was not always a perfectionist, but this was a case where he was like, he really believed in it. It's like, this is a banger. We can make this like a real big success. And they did like dozens of takes and like it kept adding more stuff to it. Kept trying to spruce up the song, and the other band members just weren't believing in it, and it made them all miserable. They were like apparently like Ringo has said, like, I can't listen to that song. It's like it reminds them of how long they spent just trying so hard and kind of, and unfortunately fruitlessly, trying to get it perfect. And Paul McCartney was like really pushing for it. And I think the song was good, and I think, I mean, yeah, maybe there was something there, but yeah, he could never realize the vision for it. So it's gonna be the Anvil Countess. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Corey, yeah. Smelder the scrolls, Delder the scrolls. Corey always with the excellent takedowns of characters and also and named game series. Actually, if we're going by by like Beatles references, we could call it like, instead of Helter Skelter, it's Helter Skelter Scrolls. Bit of a stretch. It is also 3:50 a.m., so she's not in yet. Let's wait for 6 hours. I'm just gonna like loiter in the lobby for, you know, 6 hours. It's not creepy, I promise. Farsight's not a Beatles fan. That's fair. Not everybody is their biggest fan. I think I'm in his way. You alright, bud?
We're here to serve.
You sure are. And then this guy's just chilling.
Your bot.
It's so weird how he just sits here in his off hours. Just observes, just watching from a distance. Here you go, lady.
State your business.
I got some stuff.
I can help.
New guard captain, I have just the thing.
You have the Imperial Watch recommendation for my new guard captain.
I sure do.
Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Darahil. Let me see that. Hieronymus Lex looks like the best choice. I was about to give the position to Darahil's cousin. I have
convenient.
The orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Lex. Thank you, courier. My steward will tip you.
Ooh, just a tip, I hope. Have a good night, Johnson. Yes, we all wish well of our bruised tomato friend.
You are dismissed.
I'm dismissed. Are you the steward? Oh, you're Darahil. Ooh, this might be a sore subject.
I'm Darahil, steward of Castle Anvil. We do things differently in Anvil, and the difference shows in the comfort and trust of its people. The Countess deserves all the credit. I do things my way indeed, but she gives me the authority and support.
Good.
She wants me to tip you? You add insult to injury.
Sorry.
You cost my cousin a chance at that job. Take your money and get out of my sight.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt people's feelings. I'm very sensitive, you know.
Everyone wants to know what really happened in the temple. What happened to Martin?
Sudden tone shift.
Was the fiery dragon really Akatosh?
Elder Scroll Marine, you'll regret this. Is she gonna try to murder my ass? Can't say I would blame her. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to interrupt. I'm sorry. No. Pretend I'm not here. Just You were having a moment, and I think it's very sweet. Yeah. No, you can keep gazing longingly into each other's eyes. I think it's very sweet, actually.
What
do you want? You're bothering me. I want to know more about this man and his wants. You know, he tries to be like all mean and short-tempered. I think he's a softie at heart, and I think we know what he really wants. What he really wants. Anyway, we're delivering the news then to Hieronymus Lex, because we're just a simple courier. That's it. We're not the champion of serial deal or anything. Oh, really, Farsight? Oh, shit. Yeah, Farsight said, like, put on the sunglasses, walk away slowly. Yeah. Farsight said, yeah, man. Zero fucks given. Apparently the guy's hanging out in the Arboretum, looking at some trees. Pretty standard place for guard captains to be chilling. Are you the man?
What do you need?
No, but you're, like, sinking into the floor. I hope you're alright. I'm gonna get that looked at. Oh, he's in the guard towers. That's where he is. It is 5 o'clock. So he's probably on the off hours.
What do you need, champion?
Is he outside? Oh, he's in the temple district. Okay, I'm like chasing him around. I'm like trying to sniff out his trail. Giving, oh, well, hi AF. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll say this much. It sounds like he was gonna get got sooner or later. It was gonna catch up to him eventually, because yeah, seems like a pretty tough thing to keep under the radar, you know? Especially if you said he was the manager's son. Yeah, that's a spicy one. That's a spicy one where it's like people are gonna figure this out. It's on the other side, I guess. Man, the radar. Or the map was pointing me to like the Arboretum. I'm not sure why he's all the way out here. Oh, I know why. It's because yeah, he's patrolling the streets. In fact, here's the man himself, man of the hour.
Do I know you? A lot
not
of
at all.
men died, but it could have been worse. A lot worse. But why am I telling you? You were there. You saw him. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever be able to sleep again.
That's correct. All of it's true. By the way, on an unrelated note, this.
Been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Gray Fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he's finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil.
That will be convenient, wouldn't it? All right.
I'll leave it once.
The job is done.
What was it like in the temple at the end? Did Martin really call down the power of Akatosh to smite Dagon?
It did. It done did it.
I can't get over the dragon statue in the temple ruins. Tell me again how you and Martin defeated Mehrunes Dagon.
Well, you see, Martin did all the work, and I stood there because the game locked us in place. So all we could do is watch.
Everyone wants to know what really happened in the temple.
Or how's about this? I gotta use the restroom, and I gotta take Dexter Dog outside. Good boy. He's being a good boy, but he wants to go outside, and I shall honor him, and also take myself to do my version of going outside as well. We're both gonna go potty. So I'm going to once again quit out of the game just because, you know, alt-tabbing can be a little bit dangerous. But thinking about what we have left to do in this game, we have lots of guild things to do, we have lots of DLC stuff, but it's actually kind of nice that we're done with the main quest. It means kind of we can focus on the side things, and it's kind of nice that we've explored all of the like main towns and done a bunch of the really all the side quests that I'm aware of, and a bunch of these kind of and these extra you know, side towns and whatnot. So it's like now we can just kind of focus. We can fast travel when we need to and where we need to. Some things obviously are farther out, you know, Deep Scorn Hollow. There was one out here, I think, Thundercliff Watch. Like some things will require some traveling, but kind of nice now that we can be a little bit more laser focused and less trying to go everywhere and do everything all at once. So it's nice being able to be a little bit more direct with our next actions and such. Speaking of which, back to Breville, right? Back to Breville. Let's turn in the Thieves Guild quest. And then we'll get our next marching orders for the Thieves Guild. And then after that, we'll go ahead and do the same for the Dark Brotherhood. Trying to kind of dual wield Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild duties.
Well met. You look skilled in alteration.
Skilled in alteration. He says, could you alter? Could you alter me,
The
perchance?
esteemed cat burglar honors me.
Appropriate that a Khajiit would label me cat burglar. Would bestow the label cat burglar.
The hunter can pay his fine.
Okay.
This.
Anyway,
Well done,
we're all
hunter.
good there.
Hieronymus Lex will no longer be a thorn in the paw of the Thieves Guild. The Grey Fox shows his gratitude. You
It was
are being
nothing.
promoted to Shadowfoot and may now use Orin of Castle Anvil as your fence.
New fence gained. Hell yes. And I'm guessing getting new fences means that you get more, like fences that can pay better. I'm guessing, like they have higher rates. I'm assuming. So then,
Shadow hide the hunter.
right? So we don't get any of the notifications.
You are a credit to the guild.
We got another promotion, which is nice.
All else is put aside to celebrate of our deliverance from evil, thanks to Akatosh and his servant Martin.
Oh, being a good boy. Any special
I
jobs?
have no more jobs for a thief of your skill. You have no need of the Doyen to provide you work. However, there are rumors that the Grey Fox himself may call on you soon. Wait for contact from him. Keep the guild fences busy.
Good to know. So continue fencing things. We might already be at the appropriate level of fencing things, but no more
Shadow
direct
hide you.
side tasks by fixers, whereas we're going to get presumably something with the big man himself. Keep an eye out for messengers. He could call upon me. Maybe join the Imperial City. See how it do. But yeah, I said 600. We're at like 3,000, 3,000+, so I think we're set. Well, we could just wait around, or we can go to the Dank Brotherhood.
I hope I can help. Breville is an important trade center and a rich melting pot of Imperial, Khajiit, and Argonian cultures. And yes, a bit shabby and shop-worn.
It's part of the charm. Part of what makes it so homely. Let's see, independent thievery. Now, why is it pointing me to a thing on the map? Right there. Maybe it's a... Oh, maybe... Oh, yeah, maybe I should talk to the peeps. Oh! Or the game might crash. Whoa, boy. Is it crashing? I don't know. It is crashing. Yep, the game crashed. Well, it's a good thing we're saving so often. Yes, saving frequently is a good idea when you're playing Oblivion. Let's check off a few notifications. It's a Friday night, so a lot of people are streaming tonight, and as a result, I'm getting a lot of like Discord notifications where people will at everyone. So it's like, sometimes it's nice to just kind of go through. Cool. Let's just close this. Oop. Let's relaunch the game. Yeah, there's different philosophies about how to utilize Discord servers. I'm in several Discord servers of streamers and different communities, obviously, and some are very liberal with the at everyone. And yes, of course, you can suppress that, but then you suppress all notifications, and then it's like, oh, I have to like manually check in, and that can be a lot sometimes. So I don't know. There's different philosophies on how to do it differently. But it should have autosaved, and it did autosave. Yeah, so I was curious about what's happening here. I'm guessing these are the townspeople or the beggars, really, to see if there's intel that they could offer.
Good evening.
Good evening. Here's where we fought that one blacksmith guy because he attacked us in broad daylight. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I got to right here. Right here is where the game crashed. So allegedly... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, okay, I guess I was following the wrong arrow. Let's follow this arrow then, because it just led me in a circle. Let's follow this one. Yeah, that one was saying don't be in town. That was saying go elsewhere. So we'll get healed up and let's see. Is it pointing me outside? Maybe it's pointing me outside, but it's like there's an arrow thingy right here. Unless you're saying go here. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe there's a person in here to talk to then. Luciana, perhaps?
I heard you know how to move in light armor. Is this pleasure or business?
The answer is yes. So,
You are one
which
hot
is she a
customer.
fence? She's a fence. That's why it's pointing me here. Okay, well, I don't really have anything stolen to give you, do I? You want to buy a torch or a repair hammer? I guess it's something. I think I have much. I have some stolen things, yes, but they're things that I don't necessarily want to get rid of yet. That could be for other quests at some point in the future. Yeah, I haven't really stolen anything from you, lady, or for you, rather.
Shadow hide you.
How about you?
The bards will be busy composing songs in your honor for years to come. To think that we have lived through such times.
Cool.
All else is put aside to celebrate of our deliverance from evil. Be seeing you.
Okay,
Hello.
so I guess really this is the game saying, yeah, this is the person to fence to if you have such a need. We really don't have such a need right now. So like I said, we're going to put our focus on Dark Brotherhood times, which means back to Chaden Hall we go. So, we shall warp. And then we shall schlorp. Actually, no schlorping. Schlorping is not happening tonight, but we are warping. Find ourselves at the abandoned house that is over this way. We'll have NPC chatter to listen in on, and probably some fucked up things that we're gonna hear. NPCs bragging about murdering entire families. Yeah, like, I just remember the first time we heard the orc just casually saying, well, you know, I didn't want to leave any orphans. It's like, whoa. Whoa there, buddy. Some spooky shit. And of course, it's in the basement of an abandoned house with a wall that has been broken out. And inside of this broken out wall is a ominous red hallway leading to a blood-splattered floor with skulls and bones littering the outside, splotches and blood splatters and smearings on the door that is skull bound and hand printed and all badass and menacing and terrifying. It's metal, Stoats. It is metal. And we have a skeleton friend who guards us, keeps us all safe and warm. There's our skeleton friend, our dank guardian. What's up, bud? Well, I'm just popping in.
It's good to see you again. I hope your contracts have been giving you much pleasure.
Yes, the pleasure of murder. Actually, in all fairness, our most recent contract, we committed actions that led to a death, but we did not personally strike him down, so we're kind of innocent.
All else is put aside.
All right, we've heard that in the line a few times now.
May you walk always in the shadow of cities, dear brother.
Who else? Who else can we talk to?
Yes, dearest brother. Is there something I can help you with?
Dearest brother.
How do you plan on entering this man's house? Through the front door? Be smart and look for a more inconspicuous way in, like a cellar entrance.
Which we did. We got that covered. One step ahead of you, lady.
Brother, I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Dark Guardian, are you trying to imply something? I need to get to our buddy. Lad, our fixer. And for this one, here he is.
Get away from me. You again. I thought I made it clear I'm not looking for a friend. If you're here to buy or sell something, get on with it already.
I think he likes us a lot.
All else is put aside to celebrate.
I'll see, like, even he wants to talk about how we did a good... Out of curiosity. Oh, I cannot try to make him like me.
You again.
Yeah, I can't do the face thing. like make him like me more. So he's permanently gonna dislike us.
So, the accident has been staged and Bainlin lies dead. Well done. You have more than earned your reward and bonus. I present to you this dagger. It's an enchanted blade known as Sufferthorn. Its prick is deadly, I assure you.
Having a deadly prick, you say?
Yes,
Well
you are
then,
quite an asset to this
if that's what you call it.
sanctuary. In fact, I believe you are ready for advancement. I hereby appoint you Slayer.
Slayer.
Well done. Now
Speaking
go,
of metal.
child of Sithis. Go and rest. You'll need it.
Slayer Super Hobbit has a nice ring to it. Let's have a little cough drop. My throat really isn't sore, but I just kind of like them now. I've gotten addicted. Cough drop addiction. Not really, but they're just nice. Just nice while I'm streaming. It's just a nice, pleasant sensation. Get away from me. Actually, I'm talking to this guy. You're over here staring at me, dude. You get away from me. And you fuck off.
Back for more? It just so happens I have another contract available, one that requires an expert in infiltration.
I'm pretty good at that. If I can
As
so
always,
boldly
you
claim.
failed to disappoint me. Your target is a dark elf named Valen Dreth. He thinks he's safe in prison. He is tragically mistaken. A prisoner recently escaped from the prison using a set of secret tunnels connected to the Imperial City's sewer system. It's a perfect way inside.
I wonder if we were that prisoner.
Just outside the Imperial prison is a grating that leads to the sewers. It has recently been tightly locked, but I will provide a key. It should be easy enough to locate Dreth in his small cell. Besides, I think you know the way,
He knows we are that prisoner that has escaped through the Imperial
Valen
City
Dreth has
sewers.
been imprisoned for many years. His tongue is sharp, but his body is limp and frail. He will prove an easy, pleasurable kill. You will receive a bonus if you fulfill the contract without killing any of the prison guards. Now go, and may the Night Mother go with you.
Stoats, I think I might know precisely who this person is. So yes, it's like he knows. He was like, oh, this will be a satisfying one. It's like he knows that we crossed paths with him. In fact, I think he was literally the first person we ever talked to in this game. And he has his opening greeting is different depending on the race of your choosing. And in my case, I'm a Dunmer. Yeah, exactly, Stoats. Yeah, in my case, I am a fellow Dunmer. So he taunted us by saying, "Oh, do you have a wife and family back in Morrowind? Oh, it'd be a shame if somebody else like me were to swoop in and steal them from you." So it's like, he was trying to get under our skin. Now's our chance to get under his face. Okay, well, I'll work on the sick burns, but in the meantime, we're gonna murder the shit out of him. Also, here's the cool weapon. It's okay. I'll probably just sell it, honestly. I mean, damage health, yeah, that's good. Drain strength, that's good. And we are good with blades, but I like the big swingy blades. The small stabby ones. I mean, yeah, I guess it's better when you're a Thieves Guild person, so maybe I'll hang on to it, but I don't want. I want to use the big stupid blades, not the small stabby ones. He wants us to be sneaky, and we shall acquire sneaky. However, I guess I'll wait for when, we get to closer to the main place.
Why does Valen Dreth still live? Breaking into the Imperial prison is difficult, I know, but the contract must be fulfilled.
Curious if he has any other flavor text.
You must infiltrate the Imperial prison and kill Valen Dreth.
Okay, yeah, we've heard that before.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Of course, bud. Anything for you.
You again.
He has nothing to talk about. They do. You're right, Stoats. They do. If you get a sneak attack, you get better numbers. Because if I do a sneak attack with my Claymore, I get a whopping ×1 damage bonus. So, nothing special. Whereas I think a short sword is like a ×4 and a dagger is like ×6. So, it does pay off, but I'm stubborn. I like my big stupid swords.
It's good to see you again. I know those sewers well. They will allow you access to the prison, but are home to some fearsome creatures.
Fearsome creatures.
Carefully. May you walk always in the shadow of cities.
I'm gonna talk to other peeps.
So good to see you. Yes, dearest brother.
Dearest brother.
Imperial prison. Long did I languish there in my youth, before the Brotherhood found me. The guards are strong and cruel. So very cruel.
So very cruel.
Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Let's go into living quarters. Got a good feeling about the living quarters. Having some people living there, that is. Trato. Schemer. Or Shemer, maybe? Huh. Thought there was like 2 more NPCs. Maybe they're out questing. Maybe they're out gallivanting. Well, we sometimes see one of them in Shaden Hall. Well, yeah, it's actually Shaden Hall makes sense. We sometimes see others just walking around town, and they don't want to talk to us. They're like, you know, they want to stay hidden. Yeah, here's one of them. Here's the orc.
I know what you're thinking. Gogron, he's too big to be sneaky. Well, you're right. Me, I like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces. Ha!
That axe, I wouldn't doubt it.
Have you heard the fall of Dagon yet?
He's gonna sing to us.
Dekart the mighty hero cried. He looked up at Dagon and cursed his foul name. Infiltrating the Imperial prison is no small matter. Those guards are heavily armed and professionally trained. If discovered, don't be a fool. Flee.
Hopefully it won't come to that. Hopefully my sneaky nature will help me.
Greetings, brother. All else is put aside to...
Okay, that's all the same.
No dark brother or sister has successfully infiltrated the Imperial prison in over 300 years. This will be a true test of your ability.
Oh, damn. They didn't tell me that part, that it was...
Go now, dear
you know,
family member,
that no one has done it in a bajillion, cajillion years. Means we gotta get good. Get good we shall. And we need to go to the... Well, we're not gonna be in the Imperial City, we'll be just outside of it. But we'll be in the vicinity of the Imperial City, which, you know, we have other reason to be around there. So let's warp on over then, shall we? And warp on over we shall. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna stop in because I'm trying to find... I think there's a chapel that has spells that we want.
Oh, well, I'm done talking to you.
Oh, cool.
Look, Shaden Hall is in your debt, friend. That Oblivion gate had us all living in fear.
I think there's a person in one of these chapels that has spells that I don't have yet.
Everyone wants to know what really happened in the temple. Fair, a pleasure to speak with you.
I just happen to have the same voice as the other guy. Yeah, everyone wants to know what happened, blah, blah, blah.
Even a small bit of good news is refreshing in these grim times. I salute your courage, Savior of Shaden Hall. Have a good day now.
I am honored to speak to the champion of Cyrodiil.
Hail the Tall. He's a tall lad.
Have you heard the fall of...
Okay, he's gonna sing to us. Where's the person that, like, sells things? Sells us things. Would they be down here? It's noon, so they should be around, right? Apparently I've been in here because all the doors are open. Guess they could be outside. But I think every chapel has a person that will sell that, you know, if you have the money, will sell you spells. Well, I guess this one has already been cleared out then, because yeah, we talked to everybody we could find.
Please be generous, kind.
Oh, he's a common townsfolk. Yeah, okay, well, I figure I should, every time I'm in like a city, I should stop at the chapel and make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. Because yeah, there's like a few restore spells I think we're missing. If I'm going to complete my set. Prison sewers, we remember it too well. In fact, I remember after we exited the sewers, I wanted to re-enter the prison so I could find the dude that was talking shit and like confront him. I wasn't going to kill him, but I wanted to see what he was going to say. So I remember wanting a chance re-encounter with this lad to, you know, deal with him. I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to have a nice, pleasant conversation. While we're in this neck of the woods, I'm actually kind of curious about something. I'm going to... Oh, that's Thundercliff Watch, right? I'm going to set this as the target quest for a second, just because I want to see if there's a specific place we should be fishing. Yeah, let me do this real quick. I want to warp to Fort Dekel, because this has been on my quest list for a bajillion years. Fucking Minotaurs, of course. Ouch. Hey, you better run away, motherfucker. Look how fast, like how long he backpedals. You better run away. Punk ass bitch. Ouch. Bonk. Because yeah, every time I've tried looking for fishies, this particular brand of slaughter fishies, I have been unable. Unsuccessful. Oh, also I should level up. There are enemies nearby. I should level up because we haven't leveled up in like a stream and a half. Well, about one stream's worth of time. That's right, Stoats. Yeah, I wanted a piece and now we're about to get a full meal, from my understanding. A piece we shall have. I wonder how Vincente like knows that we were the prisoner that busted out and that we would kind of have an axe to grind with this dude. It's like he could use just his vampire knowledge to like get... Oh, acrobatics just got good. We can jump with better and more efficient fatigue use. There's apparently bad guys somewhere, but I see no bad guys. 75 acrobatics is no small feat. There's no bad guys nearby. Well... Okay, now it's fine, yeah. There were bad guys, they are gone. Level up gained, strength, agility, and endurance, I suppose, yeah. That's good. I'll take it. You've earned every ounce of your success. I like to think so. I like to think it was all worth. And still we have more pocket levels on deck because I've been trying to be very careful about how frequently I level. So as to not, you know, let the levels fly out from underneath me and suddenly I'm fighting encounters that are ridiculous. Although I have a feeling we're probably getting close to the cap of... Let's see where we're going. Up this way. We're probably approaching, if not have already reached the cap of like the kinds of things that can spawn, the kinds of equipment bad guys can have. There's nothing above Daedric, I don't think. Unless, like, the level of things. Like, you know, you'll get NPCs that have the same equipment, but they're higher level NPCs, so use the equipment better, maybe. I can see that. Now the water's all murky and gross. So yeah, so this particular flavor of slaughterfish should be around here somewhere. But I have not seen a slaughterfish that is, like, suitable in, like, a month. And I worry that it's because we've out-leveled them from being able to spawn. So it's like, I want to check out here every so often, but it has not been fruitful. They kind of punish it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, and it's similar in Morrowind, but just not quite as extreme. So it's like they took that system and cranked it to 11 in this game. I mean, I overall like the leveling system, but yeah, just the scaling tied to it is pretty intense. Pretty extreme. Yeah. No slaughterfishes. Yeah, I always wonder if this quest is now uncompletable. Because I think the fish are gone from the spawn tables. The only time we see slaughterfish is if they're like hard-coded in for a certain like dungeon or something. Yeah, I'm trying to use the water vision. Yeah, okay, well, here's with the shot. Let's go back to this way. Nope. This one. On the bed of the river. So you think next time I'm like... Let's see. So this is the lake. You're thinking just like just deeper in the water around here? Because we could try that too, and kind of next time I'm in that area. We're open. As I was thinking, they sometimes hang out in the surface, like closer towards the surface. But yeah, maybe I should be diving deeper down. Yeah, just deeper. I got you. Yeah, we could try that next time too. As when we previously saw them, they were up high. But yeah, maybe they're just down lower. Maybe they're a little bit shy. All right, scheduled for execution. Is that what that said? Scheduled for execution. Let's go ahead and don our sneaky gear because we want to try to get past the guards. Want them to be none the wiser to what we're all about, which is a mild case of murder. Got our chameleon gear. Chameleon? No, we're a kill-meleon. Now, we've actually been here before. Been a hot minute. We've been here before, but it's been a while since we've gone here for anything other than just a brief dalliance. Like, oh, he has a knife somewhere. I guess he ate a knife previously. The gate is sealed. That's fine. We actually want to go this way anyway. We explored this quite a bit in the beginning of the game. We've been to other sewer systems. Because yeah, when we were in the sewers, it was more sewers like underneath here, not so much underneath the prison specifically. Technically, that was a sneak attack. Even though I kind of approached him from the front, we're in very sneaky mode right now. We're not perfectly sneaky, but we're pretty sneaky. Oh, speaking of which. Actually, was I supposed to go that way? Yeah, we are supposed to go this way. I'm just kind of curious. These are regular slaughterfish. So these have just the regular scales. I need the good scales. Spicy ones. Revisited. It is kind of fun, isn't it? They were saying there's fearsome creatures about. We haven't seen them yet, but I'm expecting there to be some spicy stuff. We'll find down here. Because when we were here previously, the level scaling meant that we only saw level, rats, maybe slaughterfish, a vanilla goblin. So we saw the runtiest of the runts of the litter. But now the level scaling is a little bit more spicy this time around, so I wonder if they're going to switch things up on us. So far, it's been pretty similar, though. More torches. Standard potion of healing. 75. Wow, 75 gold is a lot, so at least the loot is leveled to match. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Again, technically, it's a sneak attack. Not really. Wasn't exactly a backstab. Oh, something saw me. It was you. It's pointing us this way. I'm guessing we just need to go around side. Let me just sneakily charge up behind you. I know since we're a fairly high level sneak person, that our footsteps make no noise, but you think splashing through water would still make a noise? I'm not complaining, but I would expect our very quiet footsteps to only take us so far when you're stomping through the water. The city got to get past the guards. I'm guessing once we get into the prison proper. Probably not a whole lot of this in the sewers. I wouldn't expect the guards to guard the sewers. That'd be a... If you'll pardon the expression, that'd be a pretty shitty job. Strange flaming fireball. Yeah, that's the thing too. We're apparently successfully sneaking despite having a torch because, yeah, that is a little bit silly. Boop. Having a torch out and still being considered the sneaking. I wonder if it counts against your sneaking. Like if that is a detriment to your ability to be sneaky. Because I do this all the time and it's, to my knowledge, never been a problem. But I wonder if it could eventually become a problem. Because yeah, we're just a floating little orb of... small orb of fire that then walks up to things and makes them not alive anymore. I see the slot of fish in there, by the way. This is all familiar. I remember it from many moons prior. Okay, I'll bite. Anything cool in here? No. And some cheap ale. And a mud crab that I can maybe reach from here? Yep. Yeah, it is kind of fun, isn't it, Stoats? Because it's very silly. Like, you'll be across the room and somebody will have direct line of sight on you. And I hope, I'm imagining that they're looking ahead. They'll be like, why is that? What's that small little orb of fire just bounding around, bounding slowly towards me, slinking in the distance? And be like, nah, I'm just gonna ignore it. It's fine. A source of light, and they still have no idea. That's right, they're none the wiser. Also, I want to go this way to the Sanctum. Now, actually, I think I might know exactly what this is referring to, because I think we stumbled upon this area at the beginning of the game, and I couldn't find a way past it. And I think people told me, oh yeah, that's for much later in the game, Alex. Because yeah, this is kind of... The name The Sanctum is familiar to me. I think we tried to enter it, and we couldn't. Or maybe we could. I'm thinking something else, but...
I'm proud to do my duty, but it's a waste of time. What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow.
Cold stones and creameries.
I'm not disagreeing with you, believe me. Those assassins got what they wanted. The Emperor is dead. They got no reason to come back.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But will the captain listen? No. We must have a present.
Really? Wow, they're observant. Holy shit. I thought for sure I can get a little closer. That's a very good indicator. These guys... Oh, wow. I did not... I thought for sure there was going to be an autosave. That's on me. That's on me. I should have manually saved. That's a shame. Maybe the fire does work. Yeah, so maybe when I enter that area, I should be careful. So I gotta re-equip my stuff. So to be clear, 85 chameleon and sneaking means that, yeah, I still got too close. Damn it. If I had a nickel for every time I thought to myself, should I save? Nah, there was probably an autosave somewhere along the way. If I had a nickel for every time I thought that and then got undone by it. Let this be a reminder to myself. Well, the good news is it won't take us long to get back. But yeah, like Stoat said, I might do best to maybe not do the fire thing, the torch thing. Especially because that place was pretty well lit anyway. That was 15. I do have potions and scrolls for it. So if I find myself in a situation where I just can't, like something where I need like a few minutes of perfect invisibility, then yeah, that obviously would work. So if it did come to that, we could do it that way. Oop, oop, oop. I didn't click fast enough, or I clicked too fast. But yeah, if there was a piece of equipment we could find that would give us like a passive for it, that'd be awfully convenient too. So then we would just be invisible and we would be all set. Sneak attack for 1 times damage. Wow, you did 1 times your normal attack damage. There we go. I love the fact that we swung at something. It's kind of hard to see where we are right just now, but that's like that spot right there was probably like 8 feet away. So this fact that we somehow swung this like, I don't know, 5-foot sword, 4-foot sword, claymore, it's a large sword, but like the fact that we're able to reach that far is pretty impressive actually. Some pretty sick shit. Oh, my torch just burned out. It done did point out. Enchanting skill? That's a good question. Is there an enchanting skill in this game? Because I guess I've never looked. Unless it's part of some other school of magic. I know Morrowind had enchanting. And of course you needed soul gems and such to do it, to DIY it. We have the sigil stone. We have several sigil stones. And we have several soul gems. So yeah, if we wanted to, we probably could just get an enchantment going and do it that way. Yeah, craft a ring that can just push us over the edge. Well, the downside is I already have 2 rings that are doing it, that are doing chameleon. So ideally it would be an amulet probably, would be the bestest. Boop. So we're going this way, aren't we? Crafting tables, nice. Yeah, that would make sense actually. So that's probably something I should go in on. Or to sewers, because yeah, we have access to the Arcane Sanctuary. Sorry, Diablo 2 is on the mind always. Arcane University, and we've done some stuff with it. In fact, I need to go back there at some point to claim our mage's staff. Probably been the requisite couple of days that was needed. This way, right? Oh, I need to go up. This one. Oh, wait. This way? Because, yeah, I remember... I don't remember needing to unlock one of those things. That's weird. My animal friend in front of me just got murdered. Well, I'm not going to react to it. It's probably fine. Here is the sanctum. Boop. So what I'm going to do is de-equip my torch in the off chance that there was... that we're making things sad. And I'm going to manually save.
Of course I'm proud to do my duty, but it's a waste of time. What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow. That's it.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I'm gonna wait for them to finish talking and then see where they go. I bet they will disperse.
They got no reason to come back.
But just know these guys are extra observant.
Listen? No, we must have a presence. The prison must remain secure.
Yeah, what a laugh, huh? Just who are we keeping secure? Dreth? Since that other one got away, he's the only one.
He's the only other prisoner. Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I guess you can't blame Captain Montrose too much. This is his big career move, after all. Got to impress that lot upstairs.
Yeah, true enough. Oh, well, I best be getting back to my watch. Hey, don't forget, we're meeting for drinks later at the Bloated Float.
Waiting for brewskis.
Oh, I'll be there. How could I miss a chance to see you cower before that big orc bouncer?
I ain't afraid of no one. Courage is my middle name.
That's right, Stoats. I bet we can get their asses. In fact, I'm gonna save here so that way we don't have to like sit through that every time. Although there won't be an every time because I'm gonna get this first try like a fucking boss. Right, so unfortunately, we're gonna keep things dark. I like using the torches when I'm sneaking because it makes things easier for me to see, the player, and also easier for you guys, the viewer. But maybe it's best if I play it safe here, because these guys are like we were saying, pretty observant. Freaky though, because yeah, I remember coming through here. I remember, like, this. Well, actually, no. I think this area that we just saw, I think this was where the Emperor got murdered, because I think the dude came from... Oh, shit. Hold on. Actually curious, can I sneak past you? We absolutely can. This is unexpected. Let's see, can I steal? I mean, actually, this wouldn't be thievering. I was about to say, oh yeah, this is where the Emperor got because there was like a secret passage, this kind of thing. But what's going on here? Oh, an assassin. Oh, maybe there was like... Hold on. Yes. Oh, okay. So this is the assassin that probably killed the Emperor then. And they had, yeah, disrobed him and checked for any kind of affiliation. He had the robes of the Mythic Dawn, obviously. Questioned local merchants about his garb, but they got nothing. Ceremonial robes, right. Summoned armor, weapons, yeah. Ritualistic, they've seen the Dark Brotherhood. This doesn't fit them. Something unknown. So this would have been much more significant had we seen this, like, at the beginning of the game, because it's like, oh, fuck, what does this all mean? Dump the assassins' bodies in the sewers. Food for the vermin. This was the room where Septim got. And this is probably the lad that pulled it off. And he's just staring. Staring at the wall as he contemplates. Everything. Now this is probably a... Well, actually, can we get through here? Oh, we can, okay. And actually, that might have been... Because we only saw the 2 guards. That might have been... Oh, okay, I was wrong. There's indeed more guards. Oh, yes, you're keeping that dark corner well observed, aren't you, lad? Good job. It's a hard job, but someone's got to do it. Instead of boys in blue, it's the boys in gray? Boys in silver? Boys in gray, have a good day. I don't know. It's hard to make it sound, jangly. Down this way. Oh, cool. Maybe they're not that good. They're good at keeping that one dark unlit corner nice and protected. If I didn't have Chameleon, this actually would probably be a little bit trickier because yeah, you'd have to like watch their patterns from afar and try to outmaneuver. If only it was like Thief, where if you stuck to the dark areas, you were harder to see. I mean, maybe there is something like that in this game, but I don't think there's much of it. Certainly not to the level that Thief had. But if there was some kind of mechanic like that that you could utilize to help and hinder you, I guess, I think that'd be kind of neat. Or like, yeah, you pick up an item and fling it, and it makes a noise, and people are like, "What's that?" And they go to investigate. I know, wishful thinking, right? We can't have all these systems in, you know, a game that has this much open world sandboxy stuff and does all these other things. Like it's too much. It's too much. You think it might have an impact? So you might be right. Yeah, maybe like the lightedness does have an impact, perhaps, like we saw with the torch earlier. But if it is an impact, it's probably not as much, unfortunately. So that's where we're gonna go. Maybe. Probably. Door. So we're not in the sewers anymore. We're just, yeah, under the Imperial prison. Imperial subterrane. Subterrane. I remember leaping about with a much lower acrobatic skill, obviously. Leaping about in these areas and jumping down and realizing after jumping down, like, oh, I can't go back. That's a broken bridge. But now we have better acrobat skills, so now it is an unbroken bridge. It is a darkened but fixable bridge. Whoop. Leaping from tree to tree, all wimbly bimbly. That's me. I'm wimbly bimbly. Oh, look at that. Well, okay, maybe not. I was thinking like, oh, is that something that we went to previously? Because it might be. That probably not. You know, I was just saying I need to be saving manually. I would do well to do that more often. Into the prison. Here we go, boys and girls. Let me in. Now, like I said, if it's... Well, actually, hold on. Okay, yeah, maybe this did lead to something at one point. Wait, the fact that it's on the map. Now, we're technically in the prison, although it still looks the same. I'm guessing we're going to emerge from our old cell. The underground caverns and whatnot, and it'll be a familiar setting for sure. That was the first cave we... Right, cool, cool. So that's where we got our first probably like some of our first equipment. Because, hey, you get the first bow, your first sword, some light armor. So yeah, like these areas that are boarded up, we probably were in previously. They were dead ends, but still, like, you got stuff. Well, maybe they weren't dead ends at the time. Oh, by the way, I already recognize those shackles. Yes, sir.
Filthy cur. I told you I was going to get out of here. My time's almost up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, well, what's it been? 7, 8 years? We've had a good long run, you and me. I always knew it would end someday.
11 years in this rat-infested hole. But I'm getting out, and you'll still be stuck in here. Yeah!
Good delivery.
Oh, yeah? Where will you go, huh? What will you do? You can't survive out there, Dreth. You're an animal. You belong in that cage.
I'll remember that when I'm lying on the beaches of Somerset Isle with your wife, you imperial pig.
Right.
What a nice guy.
And you'll be rich, too. Oh, and you'll become a king. And you know what I think, Dreth? I think you'll be back. You'll not always come back.
You'll see, you imperial dog. When I get out of here, all of Tamriel will know my name. Vaelin Dreth. Vaelin Dreth.
All right, all right. I'm tempted to let you out right now if you just shut up.
You can tell he almost sounds sad that he's like, oh, I'm gonna miss you. I miss you too. I'll miss you too, bae. So, I'm gonna enjoy this. For one thing, a few things to note. Just like I left it. Bones and skulls and the same stale-ass bread loaf. How long has it been? Can I, like, check the quest log? Or, like, our first completed quest. If I scroll to the bottom. So... Oh, that was... Well, yeah, that was pretty early on. So, 3rd of Heartfire. 3rd era, 433. And what is it now? First Seed 6, 3rd era, 434. So, it's been a full year... and some change. I'm not sure about Heartfire and Seed, like First Seed. I think First Seed is like spring and Heartfire is like summer, maybe. So it's been about a year. And this bread has been sitting out this whole time. I don't see any signs of cultures of fucking mildew or anything yet, but come on, it's got to be stiff as a brick. Yeah, well. Welly well well. He hasn't seen us yet. Nice that they kept this unlocked. Looked right at us. Can I, like, get into his shit, but sneaky? Or do I just go into the front door? I think I just go in the front. Yeah, well... Yeah, I think we just go in the front, don't we? Why is it pointing me outside? Wouldn't I, like... Isn't he the guy? Yeah, he's the guy. Hold on. Maybe I need to get, like, the key. In fact, yeah, here we go. Here we go. I can probably get close enough to see. I mean, it's locked. Well, okay. I'll trust the game here. It wants me to go up this way. Needs a key. I think that's the key that he gave me. Oh, no, it is not. Yeah, I don't think I would need to go this way. I think this man over here. I think this is what we need. Oh, you're right, Stoats. Yeah, you're right. That's embarrassing. Whoops. Thanks for pointing that out. Yep, he's the man. Oops. Trying to unlock your shit. There we go. Whoops. There we go.
Wait, I know you.
There we go. Trying to initiate contact.
You're the one. The day the Emperor was killed. They went through your cell. You lucky bastard. But you came back? Come on, you've got to help me. Let old Valen out of this cell. You've got your freedom, now give me mine. What do you say, huh? Come on, friend.
Come on, old buddy, old pal. We're besties, remember?
The Night Mother. No, guards, help me. Somebody help. Assassin.
Now I wonder if that actually did get their attention. Apparently he's dead. My god, he's dead. He says as he's just standing there. Blip. Okay, now he's dead. Unsurprisingly, he had not much on his person. Anything in his cell? I'm gonna briefly torch up. I'm reminded of, yeah, just the good timing. I'm reminded of in Futurama when I try to remember the exact context, but yeah, I don't know why. I can't remember the context exactly, but there was like a staged scene. I think it was like an acting, like a staged scene, and Farnsworth was to like pretend to be the person that gets killed, and Zoidberg is there to try to like try to be a supporting actor in this scene. And somebody like walks up to Farnsworth, they poke him, and then Zoidberg goes, "My god, he's dead." And then Farnsworth like hears that, and he's like checking his own pulse. He's like, "Really? I am?" So that's what came to mind just now. But like wow, that's a way to really sell the scene, Alex. Alright, so yep. Not much here. Get the fuck out of Dodge. And I will untorch. Actually, hold on. They were putting me this way. I mean, I guess I'll check to see if it's unlocked now. Maybe it is. That'd be, I guess, kind of convenient. Yeah, no, I can't go that way. Unless I was supposed to block, like, pick the pocket of a guard. As long as we get out, it's fine. Oh, wait, unless... Oh, here we go. I'm gonna open all the gates. Oh, that was the only one. Literally, they had one job, and their one job was to guard one prisoner. You had one job! And how many guards were there? Didn't we pass like 7 of them? Don't mind me, just being sneaky. Oh wait, actually, I don't think I need to be sneaky. This place is... Yeah, this isn't trespassing. Yeah, I remember this now because I remember walking up to the jailer and being like, I want to visit a prisoner. And he either said there was nobody to visit, or he was like, yeah, okay. And he brought me around and there was nobody to talk to. I just wanted to talk to him. I was like, I just want to talk. Speak. Hello. I'm definitely doing legal things. I definitely didn't just commit a murder. What am I looking for? I'm going back to Cheydon Hall, which is over here. Oh shit, I was in the Imperial City though. It's fine. We'll do more Dark Brotherhood things. We'll eventually find ourselves in the Imperial City for more Thieves Guilding. Or just in general. We'll wind up there eventually, and that'll be when the Grey Fox makes his contact with us. Shall resume standard equipment protocol. Boop. And boop. Where's the other one? This one. There we go. Although I have a feeling Dark Brotherhood things tend to be pretty sneak heavy. So we would probably do well to defaulting to sneaky gear when it comes to Dark Brotherhood. It's not quite the Thieves Guild. You don't have to steal things usually, but you know, sneaking around and not being detected is kind of in their wheelhouse, so there's some overlap for sure. Let's go see our old buddy, old pal. You have anything to say?
It's good to see you again.
Rumors?
All else is put aside.
Put aside to celebrate the deliverance, blah, blah, blah. We've heard that plenty of times. Living quarters. He is, I think, just over here, isn't he? Maybe he's downstairs. Downstairs on his stone slab. Get away from me. Thank you. So nice. Hey, welcome back to us. Yeah, we're not stealing objects. We're stealing hearts. Literally, we're plunging daggers in them and stealing them from their bodies.
You infiltrated the Imperial prison, eliminated Valandreth, and killed not one guard. Most excellent.
Most
In addition to your standard reward, I present to you this bonus. Behold, the scales of pitiless justice.
Pitiless
While
judgment.
carried, the scales will magically enhance your strength, intelligence, and agility, but diminish your personality.
Yeah.
A powerful tool.
My personality was pretty low as it is. Can't really go much lower. I think there was a few other things that I'd missed. Let's see if there was like something else that I missed. Because we would have gotten some kind of bonus last time too. Maybe the bonus is the money. Because he gave us that dagger last time. Where's the armor thing you were talking about? So it was a scale of pitiless something something something. Down, isn't this part of the menu? Oh, this thing, not scale of armor, but cannot equip it. So just by having it on my person, does it do the thing? I was thinking it was a piece of armor. It said agility, strength, and lowers personality. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, yeah. +2, and a -2. So, yeah, sure enough. All right. I mean, yeah, to me, that's a suitable trade-off, and I guess I could drop it if I didn't want it to be active.
I have a
What else you got,
special
fam?
contract that needs fulfillment. In truth, I don't wish to offer it to any other family member. I've come to rely on your abilities.
We're pretty cool. Give me that. Give me the goods.
We're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time. This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man. Are you ready?
Make it seem like they get got. All right.
You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Mortieri. Inside you will find Mortieri waiting for you. Do not kill him. You see, Francois Mortieri is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people, so they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here, you will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Mortieri's death in the enforcer's presence. Mortieri himself will provide more details. This is an unusual contract. Mortieri had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism.
So is it that some other party wants him dead, and he had made a deal with us to, like, prevent his murder by making it seem like someone else got to him first? Interesting. I wonder who the other party is.
The blade has been coated with a rare poison called lango wine. One drop in a normal human bloodstream will mimic the effects of death immediately. I have provided you with a vial of antidote, which will be used to revive Francois Mortieri after you successfully stage his death. You should also know that there's only enough lango wine on the blade for this one contract. After Mortieri is sliced, the knife will be useless.
I know, it's weird, isn't it, TriStar?
The knife I gave you has been coated with a rare poison called lango wine. You need only cut Mortieri once, and he will appear to die.
All right.
The Dark Brotherhood is not in the business of staging deaths, no matter how much gold is offered. Sithis demands blood, and blood must be paid. In order to accept the contract, we demanded a life. Mortieri offered his mother, and we accepted.
Oh.
Lucien has already taken care of that detail.
Oh. Whoa. I wasn't ready for that little detail. God damn.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
It's also like calculated, right? It's also like just fucking. We're dealing with a bunch of psychopaths, man. They're like, well, you know, we had to kill the guy's mother, but that's all right. Don't worry about it. It's taken care of. Like, it's also like mathematical in its exactness. There's never once a moment of like, is this a little bit fucked up? This is kind of fucked up, right? It's like you're going down a grocery list. This is like how, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this is how psychopaths operate. They don't see something like this. They don't see the fucked upness. They just see like, oh, okay, this is a task I must accomplish. I'll do the thing. Like, go to the store, pick up eggs, take care of laundry, mow the lawn, murder my neighbor. Like, it's all just like, you know, do whatever. Who fucking cares, right? So wild, man. So fucking wild. But if I cut him twice, yeah, well, it sounds like we only get the one cut. Like, it'll fall, like the blade will be useless. Like, it'll either fall apart or just be a plain ass blade. Exactly, Stones, exactly, yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know if there's really anything to pity. It sounds like we're kind of at his beck and call right now. So yeah, no pity necessary. It's just a matter of working with the guy as a client. You know, I think there could be moments of having pity for some of the people that we murder in this game as part of the Dark Brotherhood. But at least in some cases, they got marked because they did something fucked up. Like the very first guy we got, we're never told what he did, but when we confront him and we proclaim he's about to be put to death, he's like, no, please have mercy. I mean, that girl, I mean, I thought she was over, I thought she, I can't remember what his phrasing was, but it was something along the lines of, I thought she was, you know, of age. I thought she was 18, or I thought she was okay with it. And it's like, whoa, what are you hinting at, dude? I don't know what you did, but it's kind of... So, we've already had instances of, yeah, reassurance that the people we're dealing with are not exactly squeaky clean. To remain completely silent. Yeah, exactly. You could go in on that nature too. I mean, you probably don't even have to talk to them. You could just walk up, stab, and say fuck off. But yeah, I think there's this undercurrent of oh yeah, there it is. There's this undercurrent of at least in some cases, you don't have to feel too much hesitancy here. It's just you know, judge, jury, and executioner. It's more of a moral question of how to dispense justice versus, you know, is this person worthy? Is this person a deserving target of justice? Like, yeah, they fucked up, but, you know, who are we to put them to death? She told me when she was 30. Yeah, I can't remember what the exact phrasing was, Maul, but the dude, like, in a panic was something like, I had no idea that maybe it was like, I didn't mean to hurt her, is what he said. Like, I didn't mean to call, like, to bring harm upon her or something. Like, he did something that he knows was fucked up, and in his you know, grief, he, you know, maybe said something he didn't mean to say, but it's like, okay, now I feel less bad about doing this. Indulge in something as pure and evil, yeah. Well, like I said, it's like some of it is like a dispensing of vigilante justice. Others, I mean, it's the Black Sacrament being carried out. We're not deciding who gets got. We're just carrying out someone's wishes, someone's orders, really. So we're just a client that'll do the deeds. Not too dissimilar from, I guess, the Morag Tong in Morrowind, where it's like, yeah, if you got the money, the difference though is the Morag Tong is government sanctioned. So, you know, I don't know if it's a temple or the Empire, but they're like, oh yeah, you know, they fucking murder people. We're all right with it. The Empire's like, we don't like it, and we wish to stop it, but, well, they're really good at it, so we can't really get around them. Also, Coral is where we're going, and we need to go here for the Fighters Guild, so we can kill a few birds with one stone, perhaps. But it's some evil shit, that's right. Sacrificing, yeah! Why not call it on the guy trying to kill him? That's a very good question, Mo. Unless there's, like, more layers to this. But you're right. It's almost like there's... Talking about killing two birds with one stone. Maybe he wanted to get her got for some other reason anyway. Yeah, that's, Gosh, yeah, you'd think there would have been another way to handle all this. Yeah, we have a Fighters Guild contract that we could perhaps gain while we're here. While we're in this neck of the woods. I hope the Fighters Guild doesn't mind that we're in the Dark Brotherhood. I guess we don't necessarily need to advertise it.
Brave deeds, friend. Taking the fight to Oblivion itself.
That's right.
I salute you.
We are a noble, valiant, virtuous lad.
You heard the fall of Dagon yet?
Have you heard Renoir?
We're definitely not murdering people based on contracts that were given.
Speak to the champion of Cyrodiil. Good day. Greetings. I see you've been keeping yourself busy. This is good. I believe it's time for you to perform some duties for your guild.
I'm ready to do the duties. Do the
We are
dutes.
a brotherhood, a family. What affects one of us affects us all. Fighting, drunkenness, dereliction of duty are not tolerated. I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion. He will assign you any duties that are currently pending. Good luck to you.
Okay. Anything else?
For now, Modrin Orion will be handling your duty assignments.
Okay. Let's talk to the dude.
Just do your job.
The dude for the duties. And he is outside, apparently? Oh, he's outside, alright. But he'd be in the guild, doing guildly things. He apparently is in here? Nah. Oh, that's the guy, though. That's the guy we need to go to. Hold on. Break into... Oh, because that is the guy, right. Adrian is... Yeah, okay, he's in the guild. Doing guildly things. Just like Stoats pointed out previously. It's like, Alex, you had the wrong dang quest enabled. Read the guy?
Ready for duty?
Is there something good? Did you like knock something on the ground? I think you just picked up some ground cheese.
What do you want? I suppose you've come looking for duties, huh?
He's like, hello, champion of Cyrodiil. And then I talked to him. He's like, what the fuck do you want?
Everyone wants to know what really happened in the temple. Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up. I want you to
Why is he so mean? We're the champion of Cyrodiil, dude. We're awesome. He's like, I don't want to fucking talk to you.
He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract. We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad.
Wait, so you want me to... Do we just need to... Do we need to talk to him or talk with him? Because if you want me to murder him, then... Apparently I'm in the business of murder right now.
He didn't finish out a contract in Skingrad. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong with him.
Okay, so we probably don't have to kill him, but see what the happening haps are.
Maglier, find him. See why he defaulted. I swear, I've scraped things off the bottom of my boots that were smarter than you.
What a nice fellow. Well, I see. You see, you did save all of Cyrodiil, but I'm still really mean.
Why? Take your time.
And he's got an 82 disposition. He fucking loves us, but man, does he hate us. He's like, I really like you, but I'm gonna be such a prick. I really like you, but I'm just gonna be so mean. Throw such a hissy fit. It's a Maglier. Do I know where he is? He might be not in town. He might be in a different part of the realm. Skingrod, right? Is that what he said? He's not on the radar at all. Is he in here?
Good to see.
It's just the porter. It says go and find him.
Greetings.
A pleasure to speak with you.
She doesn't have anything for it.
Just do your job.
I know, Stoats, I know. I was like, damn, man, Fighters Guild wouldn't just have me murder somebody. That doesn't sound very honorable in Fighters Guildly.
What can I do for you? Ah, the comely Argonian lass. You may have met her if you've ever been in her mother's shop. Northern Goods
Oh,
and
right,
Trade.
that whole quest. Yeah, we already did that one.
Everyone wants to know
What really happened at the temple, yada yada yada.
What seems to be the problem?
So no one's willing to talk to me about this dude. Oh right, yeah, she really loves us. Okay, well they told me to find him, and yeah, they weren't wrong. The goal really is to find him. Contract near Skingrod. So he's probably near Skingrod. So next time we find ourselves there, well, we'll go there. We'll look for him. So okay, well it's actually kind of refreshing that we don't have like a quest marker. However, I am going to switch gears and find this dude. Break into his house, speak with him, and then see what's going on. And conveniently enough, here's the place. Now, I'm going to see if this is the way in. Hello, guard. I'm definitely not snooping. I'm definitely not casing the joint. I can almost assure you. And I could just do one of these. Oops, my finger slipped. Alright, well, I'm gonna save. Let's talk to this upstanding gentleman who's definitely not sold out his own mother.
Oh.
Gasp.
Well, hello. You must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about. I've been expecting you. We haven't got much time, I'm afraid. I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death.
Spit it out, you worm.
Well, when Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. You'll cut me with your poison knife, and that vile enforcer will think I'm dead. You must then flee from Coral, and Hides His Heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait a day, my body will be put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides His Heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this works.
Well, I do hope this works. He seems so, like, meek and mild. And again, this motherfucker sold out his own mother for this little scheme of his. So, it's a little jarring, this tonal whiplash of, oh, hello, I borrowed money from the wrong people, and oh, gosh darn, they're gonna get my goose if I stick around too much longer. Just hit me with your knife, pretty please, I promise. And then, like, inside of his brain is like, yeah, fucking murder my mother. It's like, Jesus, dude, what the hell? All right, well, you asked for it, bud. Here you go. Hiya. Oh, what?
I'm on your side.
Motieri, I know you're in there.
Well, did I fuck it though? Doesn't say I fucked it. Alright, sorry. Sorry. I figured, like, if he enters and he sees he's dead, then that'll be it. But he's got to see the death. Hiya! Steal your key. And your gold! Fuck you! Alright, well, we did the thing. Anything else I can steal while I'm here? Now let's just leave. Whoop. I'll just accept that gold that I stole from him as extra payment. Is he gonna follow me? Oh! Oh, shit. Well, that's not good, actually. He's supposed to live, isn't he? Oh god, everyone's chasing him specifically. This is a fucking... This is a fucking mess. He said he is to live, right? Has not been killed. Well, but not yet. Hold on. What if I go back in there? I did a manual save before we began this whole thing. Hold on. Alright, so he's not following me outside. I'll just assume he warped away or something. I do like the fact that everybody took up arms. Even civilians were like, yeah, we're gonna fuck him up. I did not incur a bounty in that little activity. Okay. So we are to wait a day. And then I think the chapels will be going after that. So I'll just like hang loose outside of town. Chilling with our buddy Honditar. Well met. I'll just perch up on this rock. I wonder if they literally mean a full day. Yeah, sure. Yeah, 24 hours. Fuck it. Why not? We did an autosave anyway, so if we overdo it, then it's fine. Be a pity if we forgot to resurrect him or to administer the antidote and he like gets buried kind of sort of alive. I'd be pretty fucked. Tempting. It's tempting. This dude is not a good dude. I'd be lying if I said the thought did not encroach upon my brain. Then we don't get the monies. I mean to gain... I mean, the money, let's be honest. The money means nothing to us. When you have 100,000 plus gold, money becomes a much smaller object. It's more for, not even the fame necessarily, it's just the feeling of accomplishment. Out of curiosity, is the thing I am to administer. Is it coated on a different blade? Maybe it'll be obvious when I get there. There's the chapel.
Well met. Bye.
I'm wondering if this is where I'll find the person that can maybe sell things to me.
I plan to visit the Imperial City soon to pay my respects at the Temple of the One. They say the dragon statue is 100 feet high.
It's pretty badass.
Good day.
Well met.
Rumors.
I've heard that they have good magic trainers over at the Mages Guild.
Bells to gravestones. Yeah, I've heard about that. And like, yeah, the various ways they would try to like make sure that wasn't a problem, because yeah, I'm guessing it has happened previously where it's like, man, that we thought they were dead, turns out there was a coma, and now we buried them kind of alive, and it's fucked. So fortify strength, 10 points for 90 seconds. That's actually not half bad. I'll grab it.
Another satisfied customer.
But that wasn't really what we're looking for. I'm looking for things like restore. We need restore luck and restore personality.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
More tonal whiplash. The guy's like, oh, fucking you.
Certainly.
So this dude loves us. Disposition 100, and his reaction to seeing us is, oh, Hello, as he rolls his eyes.
Bye.
If that's how you treat buddies you're happy to see, then what the fuck, dude? Alright, so we need to go down into the depths. Down in the dungeon, just Hoople and me, into the Undercroft. Scratch marks inside. Yeah, some fucking morbid shit, honestly. Body would be on display, we were informed. Is this the man? This be the man. Administer the antidote, which I apparently had on me. Oh, he says. He says, oh, but I'm all tuckered out. I'm all sleepies. Then he went back into, like, the dead pose.
I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft. My family members are buried here, you know.
Yeah,
Which,
you would know.
Leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my revival as a desecration of their tomb. This Undercroft is...
Oh, I have to defend him against ghosts,
cursed.
won't I?
Any desecration will cause my ancestors to rise from their graves and defend their resting place.
Little detail he might have left out.
As we speak, you must protect me. Escort me to the Grey Mare where I can buy passage out of Coral. Ah, here they come. Oh my, Aunt Margaret, you're looking the worse for wear.
We're gonna have to fight the zombie or ghostly body of his mother, won't we? Zombie, yep. Dude, do not stand in the way of my blade, or 'twill be your undoing. I was hoping it would say Aunt Mildred. Hope you're pissed off. Yeah, that is exactly it. That is a very valid thing to be afraid, to be concerned about, I would say. Now the good news is these are considered just like standard zombies, I think. Except they apparently are resistant to turning, which is a little bit surprising. Whoops, wrong button, but sure. Bonk. Smack. Yeah, these are like standard zombies. So I can actually like fuck them up pretty confidently, which is nice. None of this like grand lich nonsense. Oh god, did he just like sprint away? Where'd you go? Oh god. Okay, here you are. Don't run away from me like that, dude.
Safe? Very good.
Now, will these dudes mind? How are you walking with this corpse that I personally, not buried, but personally administered? Yeah, they don't seem to mind what I'm doing. Maybe the person that tended to his, quote, dead body just didn't see what just happened just now.
Well met.
So, to the Grey Mare.
We've got everything you need.
Absolutely.
Still at my beck and call, he sure is. Is this the one? It do be that way.
Ah,
Is this
the
it?
Grey Mare. From here I will be able to arrange for transportation out of Cyrodiil. You have served me well, assassin.
She can hear all
Francois
this,
is
by the
forever
way.
in your debt. Farewell.
Hello there.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe something else was about to go down.
Thank Akatosh, the Oblivion crisis is
Okay,
over.
just small talk.
With no emperor and no heir, I wonder what will happen to the empire.
Is that so? Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Other provinces? Yeah, and then
Nothing I'd like to
nothing I want to talk about. Okay.
Take care.
Anything else?
Thanks again, assassin. Your services have been invaluable. Soon I will find passage out of Cyrodiil and be rid of those moneylenders forever.
Alright. Alright, well, I mean, good job. We did it. Yeah, and it's true. A rare Dark Brotherhood quest that did not involve direct murder. Just, you know, aiding in somebody who contracted to murder. I don't know. It's just weird. The whole thing is just a strange set of circumstances. We are not too far from Skingrad. I might as well warp out this way. It's going to be somewhere outside of Skingrad, so I'll warp to just outside. Bloodcrust Cavern. What a great name. The contract outside of Skingrad, and we don't quite know. I don't quite know what that entails, but I will go ahead and select that as. Wait, is it? Yeah, find Maglir. Okay, so yeah, we'll just look around outside Skingrad, and maybe even inside, and maybe ask about him. And then it occurs to me I'm not quite sure how to approach. I guess from down here. Yeah, we were here last stream, I do believe. Skingrad, that is, for some side quest action. That's me. Right, so he doesn't have it as a subject to talk about. He says, I don't want to talk about it. Any news from the other provinces? Nothing I want to talk about. That's kind of the standard reaction. So we'll just poke around, although it is late at night, so there might not be as many city goers. It is 2 a.m. Yeah, that's kind of vampire hour, honestly, which is appropriate because I think Skingrad is the place that has a vampire count. But on the nose.
Something I can help you with.
Hey, here we go.
No, him. He's been around. Mostly at the West Weald, staring at the bottom of a flag in the veil. Flag and ale. I'm thinking of like flagon, as if that's like a verb, like flogging Molly. You know, it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke to how they used to play, like the band Flogging Molly. They got their namesake because the bar pub they used to play in back in Ireland was called Molly's, and they played Molly's so often they felt like they were like, you know, flogging a dead horse because we play there so often, that kind of thing. Anyway, this is the guy, right?
What?
What?
What is it, brother? They send you to find me?
Talking Irish, yeah. I might have seen some of them stoats. Something like that, yeah. Are you a fan, TriStar? Yeah, I've seen them perform once. I saw them live once. It was a pretty cool time, and they're a very lively band, and like, it was at like a fairly, like, I wouldn't say upscale, but like a nice venue here in St. Louis. So it wasn't like, you know, it was like there were like bar fights or anything, but like people were into it, which was fun. I liked the band, but I ended up really enjoying more the openers, actually. I mean, I liked Flogging Molly's performance, but the opening bands are really cool. It was Money Brother and gosh, the Drowning Men is what they were called, I think, or something like. I'm blanking on the name, but Money Brother, I was like, man, these guys were great. I really liked their performance. It was extra good.
I'm Maglir. What do you want?
Says what you want.
Defaulted? I suppose so. I'm not paid enough to do the job. I was supposed to find Brennus Astus's journal.
Well, let's talk about it then.
That was my job. They said it was in Fallen Rock Cave. You ever been in there? Didn't think so. I'm not going back. Not for that kind of money.
Then I'll do it.
If you care that much,
I do.
Go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. I've got a family to think about.
Huge for disco. Yeah, I mean, there have been a number of times where like I discovered a band that I really liked because they opened for a band that I really liked. I had the pleasure of seeing My Morning Jacket at that same venue. It's called The Pageant. It's probably my favorite venue in St. Louis. I got to see My Morning Jacket in 2011, and I really liked them, but I equally enjoyed their opener, which was Delta Spirit, and I've seen Delta Spirit like 4 times since then. That's like a good example of a very positive opening experience. I'm trying to think of another time where like an opener has like surprisingly outshined a main act. Because I mean, I've seen the obvious ones. Like I saw Ghost open for Iron Maiden. Like that's a pretty good pairing, right? I saw Dream Theater open for Iron Maiden. a fan of both, but I'm more of a Dream Theater fan than I am an Iron Maiden fan. So that was just a, you know, icing on the cake for me. Also, Fallen Rock Cave, I've not been there. A warp to the gate to Oblivion that is non-existent. Yeah, look at this smoldering ruin, perfect. Yeah, I'm trying to think if like there's been any examples of like that come to mind. Ghost and Iron Maiden, it was a good combo. That was a very good combo. I got to see Carpenter Brute open for Ghost. As far as, you know, talking about the band Ghost, Carpenter Brute is like synthwave, like dark synthwave music. Fucking like metal AF, evil semi-satanic imagery, electronica dark synth. That is very, very like very good and very fun and like danceable dark synth music. And it was like a live band. It was a guitarist, a drummer, maybe a bassist. It was very electronically driven, obviously. And they had a projector screen the whole time that was like just showing like, not like, I guess you would call like, what's the genre of films? Is it slasher flick where it's like low grade a horror movie paired with excessive nudity and excessive like sexual content? It wasn't porn, but it was like close to it, and it was like it was clearly like slasher flick and also boobs. It was kind of what was going down. Sabaton and Judas Priest. I've actually never seen Priest. I've never seen Judas Priest. And that'd be a good one to see, because I'm a pretty big fan of their music. Actually heard they're working on some new stuff, which is pretty cool. Because they've been going at it for a long time. And I'm grateful they're still around, but I thought for sure they would have retired like fairly recently. Look at this poor sap. Oh my gosh. It's the I mentioned Futurama earlier. It's the Death by Snoo Snoo skeleton, where you see the skeleton in the corner. He's got his like arms back like this, but his pelvis is crushed. Same energy. Oh, sorry, I'm too busy fucking around. There's a skeleton who's seeing me. I could extract his boner meal. Oh, sorry, I mean bone meal. Hello, skeleton friend. Oh, wait, he's a summoned lad. Skeleton champions, Skeleton Guardian. Yeah, I will trifle with you momentarily. This dread zombie is first on my shit list. I keep trying to knock them down, but they will not proc. Oh, Stoats, I did hear about that, yeah. It's wild because their original guitarists were Glenn Downing and I think KK Tipton. And I can't remember which one of them it was, but one of them retired from the band. And they brought in a younger guitarist. And that younger guitarist is the one that I think had the heart attack. And apparently it was a bad one. Like, he's, I think, okay now, but apparently the one he had was like one of the bad ones. And it was during a performance, and I think he finished like the song they were playing and then like went backstage, was like, guys, I'm dying. So, and apparently like I haven't watched the video, and I don't really want to, because I think it would make me very anxious to see it. But apparently there's like a video of him performing, and you can like see the moment where he's like, oh, uh-oh. So like I don't really want to watch that video, because that shit makes me like kind of squeamish. It's like, oh, I don't want to see someone's internal organs like, you know, explode. Like, that's not what I'm about. But yeah, apparently it was like scary, but I think he's fine now, thankfully. Scary for a moment there, yeah. Ooh, does not sound pretty. But they are getting up there though. One story I like to tell, and it's a story that I don't tell confidently. And to this day I question what I saw. But I think I might have observed from afar Rob Halford while Gracie and I were in Hawaii. Because Gracie and I went to Hawaii back in January. It's where we got engaged, and it was a great time. And oh, look at that ebony short sword just in a plain ass chest down here. While we were in Hawaii, the person that actually I worked with to arrange me proposing to Gracie, he is a native, well, he's not like native to Hawaii, but a local in Hawaii. who loves it there, and the island we were on is called Kauai, not Japanese Kauai like Kawaiee or Kaii. It's a Kau apostrophe I. I can't remember how it's spelled, but it's spelled differently. And it's the garden island, so it has lots of cool flowers and plants and just lots of cool floral stuff. And apparently it, like many of the islands in Hawaii, is has a lot of like well-known people that live there. Apparently Carlos Santana has a house there. Pierce Brosnan lives there. So, you know, you sometimes will see celebrities, you know, sometimes. And, you know, just fucking around, you know, at the beach, what have you. And I was like, oh, that's cool, that's cool. And actually, it was the day Gracie and I got engaged. I remember this now. We went to dinner to celebrate. And I remember being at dinner, and I was seated facing the entrance, and a gentleman walks in, silver beard, bald head, sunglasses, and he walks in, and a few people are like, oh, hey, how's it going? Like, a few people, employees, like, kind of greet him. And he's just making chit chat with him. He's like clearly he's a regular, and clearly the employees know him. This gentleman. And I don't listen in, like I don't try to like eavesdrop, but I just hear like, oh, how you doing? How's the family? That kind of thing, you know, just casual, hey, how you doing? And there's a few moments where I kind of, you know, I'm focused on talking with Gracie, you know, that kind of thing, talking about our future engagement. It's all exciting. But there's like a moment where I kind of look over and I'm like, there's something about that guy. It's not familiar, but there's like something about him. I'm like, I feel I've either seen him before or I don't know. Sometimes you just kind of have that feeling. It's like there's something special about this person, and they are noteworthy. Why are they noteworthy? And as we're I get up and we get to, you know, we eat our dinner. It's a nice time, and we go to leave, and I walk by him. And I don't say anything. I don't, you know, there's no moment or anything. But yeah, it's like I walk by him, and the same thought crosses my mind. It's like there's something about this guy that's like magnetic. There's like something about him, and I don't know what it is. And then I get back from Hawaii, and it was a great time. And I check Instagram. I follow him on Instagram, and he talks. There was a post about how he was like, always great getting to visit friends in Hawaii. And I was like, well, now wait a goddamn second. And I looked at pictures of him, like recent pictures of him. He didn't, like, the Instagram post make no mention of what island he was on, or even when he was there. Like, the post I saw was like from like, I think the post I saw might have even been an older post. I can't remember, but I don't know. It could have been him. It could have been the man himself, the metal god himself. So I don't know. It would have been cool if I would have, like, honestly, if I would have known it was him, and it was him, like, confirmed, would I have been like, holy shit, motherfucking Rabbit? No, I would have been like, nah, I don't want to bother him. You know, he's just out vibing, he's eating dinner. I don't want to, like, be an annoying little shit. So I wouldn't have done anything about it. I wouldn't have, like, you know, tried to get an autograph or, like, you know, or just, you know, shake his hand. I would have been tempted, but I'd be like, nah. I'm always like, I err on the side of not wanting to cause, you know, offense, or not wanting to be a bother. I don't want to be a burden. But like, nah, I'll just let him hang out. Kind of cool, the idea of like, yeah, it could have been the guy. Well, who knows? It's those weird feelings, yeah. Oh, about the, yeah, about like kind of squeamish about, yeah, exactly. When it actually happens to some, yeah, it's a form of like kind of pseudo anxiety I sometimes have. I'm not necessarily like afraid of, well, you know, I mean, like a lot of us, you know, it's like, oh, I don't want to dwell on eventually dying. It's gonna happen to all of us eventually, but oh, Wraith, damn. But yeah, it's like that's like a level of closeness to that particular form of anxiety I'm not in any hurry to confront, you know. Somebody coming within probably pretty close call to, you know, meeting their end. Bald, silver beard. Yeah, Rob Halford has a very, well, there's many things about him that are unique. But yeah, he's bald, he's got the silver beard, he is a British gentleman, and that was actually one thing that I did not hear, I don't think, because I don't think I heard a British accent, but I was kind of far away from, I was like far enough away where it was kind of hard to hear his voice. I mostly just heard what like the people around him were talking about. You know, just again, it was just casual chit chat because I'm pretty sure he has a British accent because you know Judas Priest, British metal band, British steel, right? New wave of British heavy metal. So, I think Billy Joel is probably a very recognizable guy. That'd be cool too, honestly. See Billy Joel, that'd be cool as hell. But yeah, all these old rockers, man, they're getting up there in age. Just gonna turn you guys for a spell. I can't turn all of you though. I can only do some of you. Yeah, down you go, motherfucker. Nothing else is good for my, I want to say alteration? Alteration station? Please let me knock your ass down. Nope, I want to knock you down that way though. Yeah, get the fuck down there. There we go. A Gloom Wraith. And that's right, they cannot be turned. And either they cannot be turned to, oh, or I need better turning. Remind me as I get knocked on my ass. Ouch. These guys are... Whoa! Look at that! As he's falling down to the water, he gets one last little knock and knocks my ass down. Are they fighting each other? That wouldn't make sense. The one downside is they have very annoying health regen. So if you don't... Oh, it's Conjuration. So if you don't finish him, if you don't finish them off, they will get all their health back and they'll be annoying as shit. I feel like I'm not seeing a lot of dope shit. No, I think I was attacking the wrong one. And of course, I do have spells, and I might actually use some of the spells, other than just the one to turn undead. Because I'm still trying to get my blade skill up, but as you can see, it's not the most efficient way to dispatch these admittedly tanky and health regeneration-y dudes. I got the vapes! No! Bonk. That's okay. That's an easy fix. Easy anti-vape fix. Cure disease. On me. Boop. I was gonna say, his turning is probably wore off. I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't gone for me yet, but I'm guessing it's because we knocked them down in such a way where they're having a hard time getting back to us. Did I mention how much I enjoy knocking the shit out of these guys? Now, I don't know if this is like a better or a more efficient way to dispatch these lads, but you get the added bonus of making a fuck ton of blood happen, which is kind of cool. Is that BDR? Sean Connery. Oh, we have a motherfucking lich. Son of a lich. Are you a summoned lad? You are not. Oh, you're the one I fought earlier. The one whomst I knocked down, and then you knocked me down afterwards. It was very romantic. My quarrel's not with you, skeleton. I'm silent. I wanted to... Oh, the fucking dude went down. God damn it. Alright, my quarrel's not with you, common skeleton. Be gone. Then I might smite your mouth. Did you just fuck your own dude? Rude. He serves you, and what's your repayment? You smite him. I think he hit him with silence, actually, which, well, he can't cast spells anyway. As the skeleton cowers in fear. Whoa, yeah, get fucked! Oh, okay, he just despawned. And down he goes. That's okay. Actually, I want to finish him. Because the bad guys eventually did find a way to get back. Oh my god, look who's fucking back though, dudes. Nope, not you. Staff of Lightning. Nah, no thank you. bonk. You have so much health. Why are you so healthy? Have you ever considered maybe not having so much health? Jesus. Like, they don't do much damage. The diseases they give you are annoying. They're not very fast. But man, their health regen and just the sheer amount of HP. I mean, I have a goddamn Daedric Claymore. Granted, the damage numbers are diminished because I've taken quite a bit of, it's lost some durability. But still, though, it's like fucking Daedric Claymore. And they gave me the goddamn vapes again. And I have to hit this motherfucker like 20 times. Your disease. Boop. Well, I'm here. I hope that one wraith that we saw is probably gone back upstairs, actually. Which is where we are going, maybe? Oh, there he is. Yep, fucking... Oh, it's a different wraith. Blunt for Skelt. That's a very good question, Stoats. I know that they definitely resist cold. Because I think if you hit him with a cold spell, the game will just straight up be like, oh yeah, they resisted damage. So they definitely have resistances to some things. But yeah, would they have vulnerabilities? That's a good question. I think they might be vulnerable to fire. So if I wanted to get a quick kill, and honestly, I'm kind of to that point. I've got a pretty good fire spell. So let's employ some science. That was pretty good damage. Granted, I can only do that a few times. It's expensive. He casts silence on his homie. Alright, he's squeaked his last squawk. And Gloomwraith. All this... so we may continue plundering, although... it's quite a lot to this dungeon. Oh, I went backwards, apparently. It's a pretty thick dungeon, actually. Because, yeah, we've been here. Yeah, I remember the short sword. Oh, this is a dead end, isn't it? It is a dead end, gosh darn it. What fire spell? It's a pretty good one. It's, I think, one of the best damage dealing spells I have. It is... what's it called? Immolating Blast. What's the damage? Oh, here it is. 90, yeah, 110 points of fire damage for 92 magic goods. Pretty dang good. Probably the best. It's tied as being the best, like, damage dealing spell that I have. At least for, as like a single target thing, that is. This goes down, is that right? I want to go down? No, I want to stay up. Yeah, let's go this way. Physical, magic, fire, okay, so yeah, blunt weapons wouldn't necessarily be a thing, and like, blunt weapon damage wouldn't necessarily be more or less effective. Because, yeah, I think I looked it up at one point, and yeah, I found that for melee, it's all the same. What about poison, though? It's a good question, because, like, do we get poison spells? I actually can't remember if we get poison spells. I know that there's, like, environmental poison, and poison on weapons as, like, from, like, bottles of poison being applied. That's a good question. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that would work. Because, yeah, what I'm thinking of is, and I think what Stoats is probably thinking of, is, like, how Dungeons and Dragons handles it, where, well, depending on the edition, I guess older D&D would be, like, skeletons have damage resistance, except for blunt weapons. And zombies have damage resistance except for slicing weapons, I think. And something probably has resistance to everything but piercing. You know, that kind of thing. As far as physical damage is concerned. Speaking of physical, blunt force trauma. Place your blade with... yeah, that would probably be like a way to do it. We were fighting a thing that resisted physical damage and you wanted a way to... Uh-oh. That's not good. You wanted a way to... Some kind of way to, like, do damage without requiring it be enchanted. Enchanted damage. Let's do this. Oh. Well, never mind. That used to work. Let's do one that has, like, some bloom to it. Some Orlando bloom. 15 feet, yeah. Do I have one that is that fire? 6 feet. Flame Tempest. There we go. I want it to be spectacular. Counts as damage. The damage effect. There's a weakness to poison. Okay, gotcha. There we go. Ouch. Hurt a little bit, but it got the job done. Yep. There we go. Because there is a crouch button, but it doesn't really crouch your hitbox, I don't think. Oh, what? Oh, I bet that's going to open though, won't it? Oh, I went the wrong way. Or, well... yeah, heck. Unless that does open. Alright, let's go the other way. I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Apparently there's like... Oh, I see it. Oh. Oh. The stone looked like it was one of those sliding stone secret passages that opens up when you get close. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, here it is. Studies on the fallen of Cyrodiil. So it's just researching stuffs. It's nothing super ridiculous. About rats. Minotaurs. There we go. Yeah. Largest male has breeding rights with the females of reproductive age. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else we got? Oh, the Dreg. Yes, I remember them. They were awful to fight. They produce the wax. The land Dreg. That's right. Those things are terrifying. Related to the spider Daedra. Trolls, of course. Weakness to fire. Okay. So, like, this would probably be useful information if we were much earlier in the game. This is stuff we've already figured out, but it's neat. Found the journal. Yep, that's it. Anything else in here? Oh, you're alive. Oh, I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead. Hey, what's up, Troubles? Time to relax a bit. That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear, bud. Although I hate to say it, but it is quite late, so I will need to wrap up fairly soon. As much as I appreciate Troubles joining in, the hour of my slumber draws near. My friend Void has been, I've made mention before that Void's had some health stuff as of late that's been a pain in the butt for him. But he still pops in from time to time, and sometimes what he will describe as, instead of saying bedtime when he's like getting ready to go to sleep, he'll be like, "All right, Alex, I'll see you later. It's coffin time." Not like I'm coffin like coughing, but as the implication that he is a vampire and he descends into his coffin for a slumber. Although if he was a vampire, he wouldn't slumber at night; it'd be during the day. Oh, that's right. Yeah, your the studies. Yeah, the college stuff, Chubbles. Got that one professor? Yes, I understand. Yeah. Is it at least a core class of yours, or is it a general education class? Because I had that a few times for like my most time-consuming class by an upsetting margin was like a general education biology class or a general education chemistry class. It has given me a very unsavory personal opinion of lab science classes. I don't want to like shit on them and say they're horrible because other people love them, but for me, I was like, please Lord, never let me never require that I take another lab science class, because it just takes so much time. Oh, and the game bugged out a little bit there. It's sorry, you probably didn't hear that last bit, but it takes so much time and effort for me what was of little gain, personally. Gonna watch, but then hang out, then check out for the night troubles. Yeah, I would not blame you one bit, my dude. Not one bit. Apparently, we have 2 things to turn in. Oh, one to get a reward, I guess, and the other one to give the news about how things went to the person. Actually, maybe even to give the item. Sorry, his red eyes are very striking.
The shadows well.
It's a fellow buddy.
He's the captain of the guard in Anvil now. He used to be in the Imperial Watch until Countess Umbronox had him reassigned. He made things very difficult for the Thieves Guild for a while.
Algorithms.
I heard you were the one that made it all happen. Everyone in the Thieves Guild is grateful.
So just analyze code. Yeah, time complexity. Sure. But it's 3 programs a week, 3 or more programs a week. So yeah.
You want more training? Then you'll have to go to the best. Marana Rian, here in the Imperial City. She can help you better than I.
Here in the Imperial City, we're not in the Imperial City. It's an odd little tidbit.
Shadow hide you.
Here's the dude. I got the book.
You're still around. I've told you why I defaulted on the contract. Not too much else to be said about it. Do what you must.
I did what I must. Here's the journal.
You found it, huh? Good work, I guess. Well, take it back to Orin then.
Oh, I thought he was gonna like pay me to have it.
Tell him what you want about me.
I'll tell him you did the job. Or should I... what do you think? Should I stick my neck out for a... Dude, we kind of... I mean, he's a fellow Fighters Guild guy? Yeah, sure, we'll be nice.
Thanks. I'm not trying to shirk my duty, but it used to be 2 or 3 men would be on this. I like the guild, but I've got a family to consider.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like nothing personal against the guy. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem that grateful, though. Let's see. Have we talked to this person before? Else? God. Oh, I think I remember her.
Please continue.
I think I remember this lady. Does she have anything new to talk about? No, she doesn't. Okay. Else? God hater. She's the conclusion of an if statement, clearly. It's not her name. That was a copy paste, an incorrect copy paste that QA never caught. They just thought, well, maybe that's just a weird name. Maybe that's just a whimsical fantasy sounding name. And then the developer who committed that accidental copy paste went, yeah, that's definitely what it was. And I definitely didn't goof and fat finger something. We got graphics as well. OpenGL, yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that's still what they use then, because yeah, that was... Stoats might back me up on this. I don't know if Stoats, if you ever had this course too. But yeah, in college, I took a graphics course, and it was exactly that. It was OpenGL, do it yourself, DIY, raw graphics. You gotta plot them vertices yourself, motherfucker, kinds of graphics. Calculus, oh yeah. Yeah, I remember it well. The professor who taught it was infamous amongst the computer science department that I attended, so yes.
Why are you
I remember those times all too well. Then you got, right, senior project, capstone, right, which is a whole nother thing. Yeah, that's like a full-time, it's almost like a full part or full-time job, depending on the workload. Like, it's almost like its own semester's worth of work. Client meetings, yeah. Yeah, there were some classmates I had back in college that specifically devoted an entire semester to just their senior project. Well, actually, senior project was 2 semesters, I think. Yeah, I think it was. So, but at least devoted like one of those semesters to just senior project because it took so much time. And looking back, I don't blame them, honestly. OpenGL. Yeah, Stoats knows exactly who I'm referring to. And yeah, I was thinking, yeah, Unity. I don't know if Unreal Engine would allow for something that detail-oriented, but yeah, OpenGL. Yeah, it's exactly at Stoats. Then there's presentations, right? Yes, I understand. Yeah, all of that was like such an eye-opening experience, Chubbles, for me back in the day, because I remember thinking to myself, man, we're doing a lot of stuff that isn't like writing code and isn't actively developing things. We're working on presentations and documents and requirements and design spreadsheets. I was like, this is so weird. And then I get into the industry and I go, oh yeah, man, it really do be that way. I mean, I still write code, but a lot of it is documents and presentations and making sure that upper management is in the loop and your boss is in the loop and your fellow coworkers know what you're doing and knowledge sharing. And yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
So, I assume you've dealt with Maglia. Tell me about why he defaulted on his contract.
Is it so wrong? I mean, yeah, it's probably, is it OpenGL and C++, Chubbles? Because that's how we did it, and it was, yeah, it was so raw. You had to do everything yourself. Although that's what C++ is all about. They give you the power to do anything, and you have that responsibility.
You've got the journal. Good. So, what happened in Skingrad?
He didn't do it, or he did do it.
This doesn't sit well with me. Not well at all. Still, the job got done. Let's hope your friend Maglia has learned a lesson here.
Oh, you're right, Chubbles. I forgot. You've already worked in the industry, so that part probably wasn't a surprise to you then.
Back for more work, are you? Good. Some of our boys are causing trouble in Leowin. Looks bad for the guild.
Some of our boys are Oh, I think I might know what this is referring to. This could be a rivalry between the Fighters Guild and this other fighters group thing.
Some of your brothers have been getting rowdy at the local tavern.
Oh, maybe that's not it.
I've got no problem with cutting loose, but I don't like it when we all...
I think it's in Leowin where this other
You're looking for
faction
Roland,
has started up.
Vantus Prelius and Dubak Groshok. I haven't had any trouble with them before, so find out what's going on.
I like how he was like, some of your brothers are causing a problem. Motherfucker, we're all in the Fighters Guild, man. If anything, they're your underlings. So it's like, why be so accusatory when, to be clear, his disposition is quite high. So it's like, you should think I'm nice. You should like me. But he's like, I just so mean. Ridiculous. Truly ridiculous. Ridiculous. Which is to say, dickless again. Repair all the things. Armor skill increased, hell to the... Yeah, actually, I'm going to sell some things while I'm in this neighborhood.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, yeah, boot.
Speak to me.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, he only repairs. Is there a person that would buy things from me? There's the blacksmith lady. The blacksmith lady might talk to me. She understands me. Excuse me. You got some good scores though, Chubbles? Hell yeah, bud. Project manager, scrum master, oh yeah, oh yeah. You're good at it. That's good. Carry the site. No, Chubbles, what you have probably already figured out is, I'm guessing you probably don't want to buy things. Yeah, he's a trainer.
Good day.
I thought there was a person here that would buy things. It's probably the blacksmith. But no, Chubbles, you probably know what I'm gonna say, but I'll still say it. Where it's like everything you just mentioned. That is, I would say, in pretty high demand, because there are very capable developers everywhere, but not very often will you get a capable developer who's also at least willing to take on the mantle of project master, scrum master, product lead, business liaison. That's good experience to get. It's sometimes shit. I shouldn't say shitty. It's sometimes unpleasant work and can feel like busy work. I think I don't like doing it, is what I'm getting at. I don't like doing it. I would much rather just put my head down and be a developer and just develop. But I'm my team's scrum master, and I don't fault my team lead for giving it to me, because the other people that could have done it have other pre-existing tasks that they wouldn't really have room for. So it's like, it makes sense for it to be given to me, but I still don't like it. But just I'll do what I must, right? I'll do whatever, man. It's like I'll be a good boy, and do what is needed. So yeah, so I don't see it as at all as you not carrying your slack. I see you as taking care of tasks that would make other people miserable. And if you like it, then that's perfect.
Fox.
I recognize her. What is the message?
The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Helvia's Cecia's house in Bruma.
In Bruma. Meetings, plannings, lecturing, yeah. Whew, that's a lot. 70, 80 hours, yeah. I hope you don't also have a job you're having to work, Chubbles, because that's already so much, man. That is already so much. You thrive, and that's good. I'm grateful that you do, and I bet your homies do, or your compatriots do as well. As they're like, holy shit, Chubbles is out there handling that shit all for us, taking the heat off of us when it comes to all the like, not exactly probably project management and like, yeah, I guess just kind of like liaison work, those kinds of in between the customer, the client, what have you.
It's my pleasure.
And also managing the team and scheduling
Armor,
things.
weapons,
And
I have it all.
yeah, some people see that as like, oh, ho-hum bullshit, busy work, and kind of brush off how much time it takes and how much, how easy it is to get
come back,
like lost in the minutia of it, and just how much there is that needs to happen to get it done and get it done well, get it done proper. It's like, oh, I'll knock this out. It'll just take a little bit of time, and then yeah, hours later, you're like, fuck, man, I still haven't started on my quote real work. I think it's fun. That's good. No, I'm glad you think it's fun, Chubbles, because we need more people like you in the industry. Because my team wants me to be that guy, and I don't really want to be it. I'll show my hand a little bit and say that I frequently have anxiety. Maybe not anxiety, but I am frequently a little bit anxious that upper management wants me to be like, to take my boss's job when he retires, because he's not getting any younger. He will probably retire within the next few years. And for a minute there, a previous boss that I had explicitly told me, everyone expects you to take that job, Alex. And that boss is no longer with the company. And my current boss seems to get it, that she doesn't, that I don't want to go down that career path. She's not pushing it the way that this other guy was. But yeah, it kind of instilled in my mind where it's like, do I not have a choice here? I like to think I have, a say in my own career path. So like I'm a little bit worried about like being kind of shoehorned into that, because it's like, you have good communication skills. Like, oh, cool, thanks. Can I still, choose these things? But at the same time, though, I get it, because upper management isn't a bind, because you have a person that's worked at the company for like 30 to 40 years. Their retirement is going to leave a gap, but, putting in a person that's been there for like 5 years will not close that gap. I don't care how good my communication skills are. It's going to be bad if you expect me to do all that and not be miserable. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting a little bit off topic here. It's an on-topic discussion, but I'm going into and down some rabbit holes. Good excuse to ask for more money. It would be. I guess the thing is, like, I don't know if money's much of an object for me. Like, I make enough money now, I'm fine. Like, I'm not loaded, but like I make enough to afford, playing video games and taking decent vacations every once in a while. I don't think more money would really bring me more happiness. So I think if it meant doing less the work that I like doing, and so less software development, less coding, and doing more things I don't want to do, like project management, I feel like it would be a net loss for me. Because yeah, I would get more money, but the more money wouldn't increase happy levels. But the worse for me work would decrease happy levels. So I'm hoping that angle of discourse will convince upper management to be like, if we thrust this upon him, he's gonna get disgruntled and leave. And I would not have any qualms about being like, here's how it would go. I would do whatever. I'd be like, if this is a requirement, if I have no choice, I'll do it, but don't expect me to stick around forever, because I will want to look for another job. So, and as we all know, software development is in pretty high demand right now, so I'd probably be able to find a new job without too much trouble. So I wouldn't want to like use that as a threat, but I would want it to be clear where it's like, this isn't something that has to be like a forever thing. This does not be written in stone. So it's like, I would hope that an understanding could be reached. And I know I'm getting into Alex personal time, super hobbit, super personal time. Solutions architect, that's good, Chubbles. Yeah, that would be awesome, actually. Wouldn't have to worry about, oh, that'd be nice too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, senior architect, or solutions architect rather, that could be huge and within your skill set. So if that checks all the boxes and makes everyone happy, and that's fucking great. That's what we like to hear. So anyway, as far as the next thing to do is, it'll be in Leyawind for the Fighters Guild. We've been kind of Thieves Guilding, Dark Brotherhooding, and Fighters Guilding, I suppose. The next thing in the Thieves Guild would be Bruma. The next thing for the Dark Brotherhood would be turning the quest at the Dark Brotherhood in Shadenhall. And the next Fighters Guild thing would be in Leyawiin, I think. Right down her. So I think we'll go there and we'll end here for the night. We'll end here for the night and then find ourselves a raid target because it is late. It is late, but it's been a good one. We did Phasmophobia with the homies, did quite a lot of Oblivion, beat the game, the main quest at least. And yeah, did some really cool stuff, which I'm happy about. We did some cool stuff, and actually...
Protect and serve.
Okay, he doesn't have anybody
There's
to...
some kind of cover-up going on with the Fighters Guild Fallen Rock Cave contract.
Interesting. Maybe that's why we're here. I just see your feet are sinking into the ground. Yeah, we need to find the dudes causing trouble. We're in the right place, right? Leyawiin? Lay it on me, Owen. Yeah. 120. That's pretty dang good, Chubbles. Yeah. 50 plus bonuses. Yeah. That'd be sweet. Honestly, that'd be very sweet and well deserved for a pretty gosh darn valuable skill set, I would say.
A coin? I'm so hungry.
You want a coin? Have a coin. And we'll ask her about the trouble that is being caused next time, my friends. So that is it for the night. Going to stick with me a little bit longer. Let's check the bingo board. Lot of gaming tonight. Lot of Phasmophobia-ing. Lots of Oblivion-ing. So I'm going to round things out by... Let's do this real quick. Oop, not that. This. There we go. So we're going to round this out by checking our Oblivion bingo board. Bingo Oblivion, as I'm fond of calling it. Go to the monitor screen. And make sure it's enabled. There we go. So, let's see if we got a bingo tonight. We played probably about 4 hours of Oblivion, in addition to the, 2, maybe 3 hours of Phasmophobia-ing. So we did quite a lot of gaming tonight, which is good. No stream tomorrow. I might do a bonus stream Sunday night. We'll see, Sunday evening. But certainly our next Oblivion stream will be on Monday evening. So let's see. NPC glitchy behavior. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I did get a disease, correct. It is after 1:30, that's correct. Found some great stuff we can't use. Not yet, not tonight. No TED Talks. Did I start later than 8:30? No, I started earlier, actually. I didn't break any lockpicks. Imperial City, yes, Imperial City for sure. NPC attacks. Yeah, I might need to remove this one because this might not happen anymore. Fired a bounty, yes, temporarily. Enemy took damage from a trap. Not that we saw. I did level up. I did go live. I did get sneak attack. Well, against an NPC, though. No NPCs. Not tonight. Guild quest, yes. Med bathroom break, yes. No Iliad ruins. No unprompted videos. No Daedric shrines. No Oblivion gates, actually. Did go into an abandoned cave. Hit by silence. I'm gonna go ahead and say hit by paralyzed spell. I don't remember, but we fought enemies that had paralyzed, so it probably happened. We definitely got knocked on our ass a couple times. I did die. No bingos. We're pretty close here, but no bingos tonight. Yeah, that's okay. I can't tell these zingers. Have a good night, Chubbles. And with that, we're actually gonna wrap up ourselves as well. So thank you again